And we're live.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
Hello, streamy people. Welcome.
It's your friendly Andros here. Remember, don't do drugs.
Good PSA.
Or do. I'm not your fucking dad.
If you do, I'll sunbolt you.
He says, you know what? Maybe do drugs.
Jeez. Really.
I'm in a
giving us
tank and you're
good
not
fan.
my dad.
Meanwhile, Andros in his Dare shirt over here.
Yeah, it was probably we did establish that Andros is the Dare lion, so
Yes. Yes, we did.
Except significantly
Thanks
more
for doing
violent. Don't
Obviously.
do drugs. Or else.
do drugs, dude. Or else. Hell
Go to
yeah.
the brothel instead.
You ever been shot by a lion before? Go on, find out.
Or play a game.
You want to play a game?
So since we're still in the pre-stream, a couple updates for everybody who's filing in. We might have to announce this later as well. Tarla's unable to come in today because Hoshi has his military school graduation tomorrow. He has to get up early for. So that is why Hoshi is not here at the moment. Also, unfortunately, Pixel won't be able to continue playing as he's had some difficulties IRL, so Thud is sadly going to be leaving for the time being. I don't know if he's gonna come back at a later point. We'll have to see how that goes. So we'll address that in game as it comes up, probably early in the episode. But with those updates out of the way, how's everyone doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Dandy. Doing pretty dandy. Tuned into your Twilight Princess stream.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I saw you there. You
Yeah, I
interacted
know.
a little bit.
Had a little bit of a chat.
Oh, is that so? Oh,
Words were exchanged, ideas were formed.
Yes.
gross. That's disgusting, guys. Can't believe you do that in public. Gross.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, right
That
on the
horrendous.
internet.
You know,
Ugh.
way of developing a friendship over here.
Yeah, God forbid, right? Ugh.
Yeah,
Gross.
Jesus Christ.
Dan, can you imagine if we did anything outside of stream? Can you imagine? It'd be fucking wild, dude.
You what? Don't look at the VODs.
Oh no.
Bird.
Wow.
Anyway,
Lord.
I have to watch back the VOD.
Don't mind me, I'm just casually opening a VOD right now.
hey. Just know that all birds are evil and they should all be smited. Anyway,
Agreed. They've had too good for too long. Full of themselves, dude.
yeah,
Good to
even
know.
they're so good in the sky.
Pixel's literally in chat. What's up,
Oh,
dude?
hey, he is in chat.
What a fucking madman.
Redeeming a pun.
Hey guys, it's me, Thud. Tell me a funny joke, funny man.
I'm never missing a stream. I hope you know that. Just because of you.
Oh yeah, you know exactly what's coming if you ever miss a
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah, I know, and I dread it. It's never gonna happen. I'm gonna
You're
bring it
Bandros.
even on vacations.
I was like, I'm gonna be out of town the week of the 19th, and I was like, I think I'm just gonna bring my laptop to where I can still fucking like, still do D&D.
I mean, I do that anyway, to be honest.
Yeah. It's for work. It's for work.
Yeah.
Yeah, work.
Yeah.
Also, I guess I do have another update I could pull. Since I did post it in that Discord, I do have a command for this. So my
Oh?
birthday is at the end of this month, on the 29th.
You can brag about all that shit. Jeez, dude.
And,
Imagine
well,
having a
I bring it
birthday.
up for a
Wow.
reason, because my birthday falls on... Oh, it didn't do the command. Okay, I'll have to just grab the link then. But it falls on the Thursday that we would be here. So I'm just wondering, people in chat, everybody here, do you want to do the D&D stream then, or do you want to do a bunch of party games for my birthday stream? I have this poll on Twitter right here that you can vote in. Let your voices be heard.
do you really want this guy to work on his birthday?
Yeah, guys.
Well, he's going to anyway.
Look, I mean, at least I'm doing something I enjoy.
That's true.
All right, and with that said and done, I think we're good to properly get started. No worries, Pixel. We're gonna have your character canonically be like out of
Dead.
the scene for a little
Exposed.
Dead to us, am I right, friends?
bit. I've come up with a reasonable story reason that you will be out of commission for the time being.
Just he's with Bluey. Him and Bluey are on an epic quest.
To save the realm from something, I don't know. Whatever Bluey
Something.
gets to is fucking his business, really.
I don't know, Blummy.
But, you know what? I'm a bit forgetful. If someone could please, just recap for everyone what happened last time. Maybe for some inspiration, that'd be pretty cool.
All right. Let me.
Yeah, you guys do it.
Well, let me see in the old noodle what I can remember. What I remember, the team had 3 options to go onto a job. One of them was for free, another one was for books, and another one was to help some rich guy. We went to try to look for the missing children and ended up going into the cultist's lair, and Andros got really mad, and Octavius just ended up intimidating them, and we ended up saving all but one kid. And then we went to a debate, won some books, and that's all I remember.
All right. Take your point of inspiration.
I think that's pretty. I think I picked up on everything.
Hell yeah.
Why
Yeah.
B-Day didn't work.
Like,
Close enough.
yeah, like with the theme with a lot of the sessions, sometimes we get like 2 things done, yet it takes the entire time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That
almost like
can
it's a
be how
D&D game or
like
something.
sometime.
That is the nature of D&D. Yes.
Yep.
Mhm. Okay, now I'm curious to see if my
You also
command will
worked on another project.
work.
I did.
That's true.
There was a day in between.
And it failed.
Octavius bought some potions. He tried to do some work.
I did buy some potions. That's right.
I was 1 point off of succeeding that
Why is
project.
that not working?
Oof.
Yeah, I bought 2 healing potions. Hell yeah. Forgot about that.
I have no idea why my command that I just made isn't working. That's weird. Oh well.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it'll work after. Maybe it's too soon after making it. But now that we've sorted that all out and I've accidentally opened a thing I didn't want to open, all
Cool.
according to plan, I assure you, let's head on over to Mytros.
Yes.
Oh. And just you forgot one important thing, which I guess Octavius will have to bring up.
Oh, my egg?
Oh wait, the dragon?
Yeah, Octavius is gonna be a dad.
True.
Right, that's
Kinda.
right. My soapstone.
It's true. You're gonna have to grab that.
time?
And we have. See, that means.
Do you need
had that
ice for that?
Okay.
I do need ice. Yes.
Yes. So I guess the first order of business, because it's very important for this dragon egg to at least for an hour be on ice. Well, actually, I think it's supposed to be on ice the whole time. You're probably gonna have to find a way to get it cold.
I have 2 ice spells that I can use.
Okay, that should work.
I do not have frostbite, but I have ice knife, and sleet storm.
So
One of
obviously
them's
you don't
very
want to.
big.
Yeah, one of them might be a tad overkill.
Nah, sleep storm is fine.
But I'd say
Don't
with
want to break the egg, guys.
Once we actually
Sure, it's
create
durable.
No.
which is funny because sleet storm doesn't actually do damage. It's just a big snowstorm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Sleet Storm's just a big snowstorm.
But the
Ice
I
problem
guess
Snipe
is,
that
Ice
makes
Snipe is
sense.
pretty much a
It's-
grenade.
let me
Huh.
put it to you this way. It would basically be like dropping an egg in a fire at that point, just in the reverse direction. Would it keep it warm? Yeah. And also it would make it die from intense cold.
But it was cold.
Yeah. But you know, too much of a good thing exists, is all I'm saying.
I mean, I
I
guess.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Never heard that phrase before. That's
Okay, we're gonna have to do this a little silly.
Like, I'd say,
us. No.
Someone get a bucket,
Okay.
and I'm gonna ice knife the floor somewhere, and someone just pick up the ice so we can put the egg in it.
I mean, that works.
true. I was gonna
Oh,
say you
yeah.
could, like, use ice knife on the floor next to it, and the ice part of that would probably trigger. Cool and dark.
Just hope that nobody's nearby.
Okay, it does need to be in a cool, dark area. So, yeah, I guess you could, like, put it in an icy bucket, and that could work. Magnius Ice would work, or using a spell such as Ray of Frost once an hour. So you'll just have to, once an hour, cast Ice Knife.
Oh god.
That's not great.
Yeah.
Mm. That's why we need a cooler.
Hmm.
That's why I'm trying to make it.
Yeah.
I don't have the ice cantrip. That's the only spell I can't switch out.
Yeah, that's...
Why do you have a steel bucket?
Yeah.
Well, steel, absolutely not. That's not a thing they have here in, like, the Bronze Age.
Well, shit.
A bronze bucket? Maybe? Well, let me
Double
look
shit.
at what Tarla's got here.
How much
Nope.
how much do you think a lot of ice will cost?
That's a good question.
Is there like a old west style like ice merchant who sells like blocks of ice? We can go like some kind of like ice monger or something. I can go be like, "Hello, sir. Can you keep this on ice for me for a bit?" What's your egg daycare cost?
Does anybody have a daycare for my egg?
Yeah,
You just gotta make sure this isn't close to hatching.
yeah.
Well, these
I
are
would sit on
scary.
it, but my ass isn't cold, so can't help there.
Yeah, unfortunately, I only produce light and damage.
Yeah. If it was an acid egg, it would be great, but here, no, couldn't do that. So.
Yeah, this is gonna be the hardest one for you guys to take care of since no one has any ice spells aside from that ice knife.
Excellent. Is there some? I don't
We need to
know.
build that fridge.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
soon as
I just-
possible.
I just need soapstone and sovereign glue.
The sovereign glue is gonna be a hard ask, but
Is there some sort of like? I mean, does it have to be like ice or just like cold?
I'll check the entry again.
If there's some sort of
that's right,
like
legendary.
some sort of like natural spring that's like very cold, or like we can go to some like mountaintop where there's some snow, or I don't know. I'm trying to think of some ideas.
I forgot that sovereign glue was legendary.
Yeah. Backstories. Where is it? Should be. That's monsters. There it is. Dragon eggs. It needs to be kept cool and dark. Packing an egg in ice would work, or using a spell such as Ray of Frost once an hour would also work.
We could get some sap or something from like a tree.
Cool and dark.
Be like an
Right.
adhesive.
I'm pretty sure there's like probably like a bottom. I mean, as weird as it sounds, like the bottom part of the ship can be like cool and dark. That
That is
way we don't have to use like ice ice every hour. It's just like
The Ultros would have a storage area.
Yeah, we could just
And it-
pack it with a bunch of ice.
can we give Bullbug a bunch of money and well, not a bunch of money, but some money and be like, carry as much ice and bring it here.
You know what you could also do? Because I
What's
think
that?
Valis would be 100% up for supporting you since she's already, helping stock your ship anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You could inform her of the situation. Hey, I found this silver dragon egg, and she'd be more than willing to give you some way of incubating this egg, considering they have silver dragon eggs. That's most.
Why,
of
yes,
what,
goddamn, let's do that.
Because I thought about it, and the king has a silver dragon. His riders have silver dragons. You know who probably has the infrastructure to take care of a silver dragon egg?
Oh, shit. You mean the king that hates us?
Well, he does, but his wife is pretty cool with you guys.
That's right. She's at the huts for us. That's right. I forgot.
She's nice. She's
Actively
nice.
the one in charge.
Yeah, she's
Acastus
nice
is just,
lady.
a figurehead, really.
Sweet. So let's go talk to her then.
So you make your way to the castle before anything else, because this is of dire importance.
Yeah. Like, oh shit.
And
Egg.
you get your urgency across, and you get a meeting with Valis pretty quickly. What can I help you all with?
Egg.
Are you just holding it in your hands?
with a inside like a bucket of ice.
Yeah. Please, I'm sorry, I'm a bit flustered. I'll be honest. My life's work has been to find a dragon egg, and my little companion here has found one, but it is a silver dragon egg, and I am not equipped to nurture and incubate this. Can you perhaps provide some sort of assistance?
You see Valis, who's a pretty level woman. Most of the time you've met her, her eyes seem to light up. Oh my goodness! Wait, right here. I'm going to have my servants go grab a mobile incubator. It's something we have on hand in case we need to transport the eggs.
Holy shit. It's
I'm
amazing.
imagining a baby carrier.
Holy
Yeah, dude, Bjorn, let's go!
Octavius with a baby carrier.
Yes.
Eventually she comes back with, it looks like a case. Like a small box made of some sort of ceramic material. And when you open it, you notice the nice cool breeze blows out of it. It seems to be enchanted specifically for carrying the eggs. Now, obviously, in the event we needed to transport the eggs that are here, it would probably need a much bigger one, but we do have these in the event we need to transport one egg to someone on the field, or rather, that's my husband's idea, but we don't have that many eggs left, so I feel this would be better used by you in your current situation.
Yeah, no one asked where I got this egg from that just happens to match all of your dragons. No one asked.
Look, I mean, we keep a pretty good inventory on them.
Right, yes.
And
of
I
course.
think we would
Yes.
have noticed
Do you
if a
wanna keep it or
pseudo-dragon
not?
came through here.
Indeed. That was Alek talking. That was not.
No, that was me
Saying.
talking. That was above game.
That was above you. I was like, dude, don't ask.
Alek is the one who brought out the case. Like, yeah, I don't know, man.
Thank you. That is so. How can I possibly repay you for this great boon?
Just take care of that egg as best of your ability.
Absolutely. It is, again, it's literally my religion. This is what I'm here for, to be fair.
Good. I know I can trust you to do the right thing.
Thank you. That means a great deal that you've put your trust in me. I appreciate that. I hope that I deserve and have earned, and will continue to earn that.
She puts a hand on your shoulder, and I'm sure you will. But I'm pretty busy right now, so I'm going to get back to work. Have a pleasant day.
Of course. I didn't mean to intrude. It was a matter of great importance, and it just kind of, you know how it is, pregnancy all of a sudden. Anyway, thank you.
I hear being a parent is like that, yes.
Apparently so. Accidents happen, am I right?
Indeed.
Oh god.
Oh god.
So with that crisis averted,
Hell yeah.
our next order of
Meanwhile.
business... Would you all like to head to Terran's place to see about his job?
Who? What's it? Can you refresh me on that?
The rich guy that Kaya met at the dock last session.
Down by the bay, watching the tide roll away.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, we would get paid for it.
Yeah, we'll be paid a lot of money for this job.
Well, we don't know if it's a lot of money.
I'm pretty sure I'm hoping it's a lot of money because the other two jobs didn't really pay a lot. Didn't pay money. We got paid in books, and we did a really good thing with helping out the orphans. I'm not gonna.
I mean, we were rewarded with great knowledge and of the tomes and the wealth of helping children. I mean, come on, gosh.
Just like,
I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but at the same time, we kind of need money.
just like, I'll pay you an exposure.
Hey, it's just children. What do you mean exposure?
I swear those professors did say they're gonna pay us an exposure.
Oh God.
There would have been violence.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, you did great in the debates. And, you know, this'll be great for your exposure in the town. We'll tell everybody how smart you are.
I'm burning down the school.
Don't expose me anywhere. Jeez.
One building would have burned, and it wouldn't be the building you think of.
It's next on my list.
You know, what good has an academy done anyone, really?
Who needs an education?
Yeah.
I know, right? Imagine going to college.
Imagine.
Says the person who went to college.
Yeah, can you imagine, dude? Wow.
I'm an orphan. I never went to school, and I turned out fine. Burn!
Alright, so is that the plan, or do you guys want to do something else in town? Or just vibe?
I'm good with... Andros is good with whatever. He's doing good on money right now, so you can go either way.
Yeah, I mean, we're just chilling for right now. What's the deal? We're waiting on our ship or something like that right now?
Yeah, you basically have... I think it's... Because you're on the last week. You went past those. That was 3 days. You're on the last 4, I think?
Okay.
Because let's see, there was that, and then you had your day off. Just doing, you know, whatever you wanted that day. So, yeah,
Also,
4 days left.
Draco, I forgot to ask for the final total of the items that I asked for.
Oh. Good.
Yeah, just so I can just take that off my character sheet.
Yeah, let me go back through. Let's see your list again.
Green bottle.
Okay, so the dagger was going to be the quickest and the cheapest one to make. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I forget to roll this every day.
I think the bottle was like, what, 600 or 700?
I think so. Is it? No, it's not on the list. I'm going to have to properly look that up again. And I probably should have brought out my calculator anyway. So let me grab my calculator really quick.
Fucking nerd.
See? I'm helping out, in a way.
Divided by 2. So that was like 125 for the dagger. I should put these in my time clocks. 4 link dagger. And that was, let's see, 125. So that's only going to be 5 days. For that. The ever-smoking bottle.
Ever what now?
The ever-smoking bottle. A bottle that releases everlasting smoke. Never runs out.
Oh. Interesting.
And just with the smoke screen.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. So let's see.
It's gonna be tight on my belt at all times.
Yeah, I think we did say it was 600 because the air quote sane prices is 1,000. The price range is 101 to 500. So I think we went for a nice even split of 600.
Okay.
So that divided by 25. So that will take 24 days. Although, again, he's using Pythor's hammer right now, so 600.
Doesn't that cut things in half?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
So that would have been 300 days, which is a 12 day, or 300 gold for a 12 day. Okay. Wrong section. Days before the ever smoking debacle. And I said 12 on that one. Okay. And then the only other thing I think was your homebrew item, which is kind of difficult for me to
Yeah,
consider.
that you can worry about later because I haven't even finished that.
Okay.
You know, I haven't really finished that end game, so we can talk about that when the product is actually done. We can talk about the magical bit.
Okay, and how are we getting this to Vulcan? What you wanted and all that?
Is there a shop here that he had? Or is he at the mines?
Yeah, he's at the mines, and that's a bit of a walk to get back up there. And then back. Let me...
Is there a postal system?
What?
Not really. Well, let's see, how many miles away is Mytros from the mines? If you go over around the mountains this way...
I think it's like a good 5 days or so. Like 4 or 5
Yeah.
days.
It'd be roughly like 38 miles, I think, from your current position.
Do we
It's
know-
only a slight walk.
Do we know if he's working on anything right now?
Let me check my stuff here. Wing boots. I don't think he is, actually. I think he got
Dang
his
it.
stuff done.
Damn it! It would be the perfect time.
We need mobile Vulcan service.
Let me see. I'm gonna look something up real quick. Like if there's a price for postal service. None of you have the sending spell, I'm guessing.
I can't
Absolutely
even-
not.
In
I
this
cannot
economy?
The
God,
only
no.
spell I have is these hands.
These hands.
A very powerful spell.
I'd love to see it.
I'll make smack the shit out of you.
I think Tarla's the only one who could get it. But I think that would be at next level. But then again, we don't know how Tarla's taking their levels, so you know.
Yeah.
That is also true.
Yes, the way I take levels is
Oh, hello, comrade.
Comrade Darla. Yes.
Services. Coach cab between towns, hirelings. Oh, okay. So I have found something. A messenger is 2 copper per mile. So we just said it was 38 miles, so that's easy enough to calculate. Times 2 would be 76 copper, which... Oh, right, that's on my... I forgot to move that over, the gold trans... Okay, so if 10 copper is a silver, that would be 7 silver and 6 copper.
Okay, I have 98 silver, so
Okay, so you should more than be able to pay the messenger, and I guess you're just gonna let him know to go to the Mithril Mines, and the message is basically, I would like you to craft these for me, please and thank you.
yes.
I mean, you could properly write that out if you like, but I'm just
Above
going with the
game.
general gists above game.
Above game, give me my shit. End game. End game, please make these items for me. I'd be very grateful.
Right, the messenger takes
You
your
said it
note.
was
Oh, go ahead.
You said it was 7 silver and 6 copper?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making a note in our party notes.
That's from Mytros to the Mithril Mines for a messenger in the party notes. And then just for the frame of reference, it's 2 copper per mile.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be something we want to speak with Hoshi about, because sending rather, would be very, very useful for making orders. I mean, Vulcan's still gonna have to send someone to get the money from you, but he can do the work and then ask for the money with his messenger.
So we'll have 725 gold left from that order. Great.
Yeah, I'd say we could do the bodyguarding job.
But,
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we could do the bodyguard job so we can get some money.
So at this point, you all notice Thud seems to be missing. You were in a bit of a rush before, so it didn't really register, but, he's not around.
Not again.
You do feel something in your pocket, Andra specifically.
Why me? He digs in his pocket.
You find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Someone said could help with curse. Be back, ?
I didn't even know he could write.
I mean, have you seen his house?
No.
What do you mean you haven't seen? Oh, I guess none of us have seen his house. Never mind. Only Comrade
Exactly.
Tar left.
I like that. Have you seen his house? Me either.
Yep. Okay, well, yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine.
If you say so. I guess it's just us then. God, it's quiet.
Yeah,
Is this what it's like?
to have peace of mind, but at what cost?
Yeah. If you do have a cost, let me know. I'd like to purchase some.
Hold on. Let me just take in this moment. That's nice. Okay. So, what are we doing today?
I got a job offer from a man named Terran Nerdagon. He is a noble, and he's worried that there may be a hit on his life. And he has done business with my family, which I guess I should tell you guys the truth.
What?
Kaya's not my actual full name.
What?
Well, Kaya
It's not.
technically is because it's a nickname, but not really. But I'm not Kaya Dumwares. My real name is Kaithalea Thalasso. I'm actually from a rich merchant family here in Mytros.
Why would you wish to hide this if you have a a family name of that nature? I mean, I project mine everywhere I go. I'm the third, of course, but
Because I didn't want to be a hoity-toity rich noble person. I wanted freedom, so I ran away from home a few years ago.
I see.
I
I
just
suppose
wanted
that's
freedom.
fair. It's hard to escape one's blood, but I understand that people get preconceived notions based on things. Interesting, though.
Yeah, it's. And haven't really brought it up to anyone. Well, Tarla found out because she talked to me that one time in the inn when I was drinking a bunch.
Why I don't drink in public.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but even though Kaya is my true name, I'm still Kaya.
Yeah, the other name is much harder to say. I would definitely not call you that.
Yeah, I don't know. They said it was some like weird meaning where it's supposed to represent the land, sea, and sky. I don't know.
Well, that's beautiful, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know if I doubt we'll actually see my parents around. Probably not. It's just this guy who knows them through trade and all that.
I mean, I'm sure your parents would love to see you. If it's how long has it been?
Elven years are weird. Like,
I mean, a year is a year, friend. I'm not sure what you mean.
5-ish years.
Wow.
Pretty much ran away as soon as I became of age. Stowed away on the ship.
Interesting.
Got a tan. Bleached my hair. Got these tattoos.
Ah, teenage rebellion, huh?
Yes. all the rebellion.
All Kaya needs now is some piercings.
Are you saying this sick ass crown on my head doesn't count?
I mean, it's not a
No.
piercing, but the crown is a nice touch.
I can't afford jewelry. You kidding me?
I'm just saying, maybe like a nose ring or a lip piercing or something. Just a little something to add to the tattoos and the tan,
Above game,
Yeah.
Andros can make one.
Each
Hey,
one.
there you go.
I'll give you this whole old horseshoe if you can make jewelry out of it.
I mean, probably.
I mean, that is metal.
I mean, what kind of material is that?
I don't know. I don't know what centaur horseshoes are made out of.
I mean, probably be bronze, because that's like the most relevant metal here.
That's probably doable. It's also small, so it wouldn't take me long.
Yeah. But eventually you find your way to the Nerdagon estate. Before you stands the most opulent villa in the city. Despite its great size, the house itself is difficult to see. The grounds are full of lush gardens, statuary pools, fields, and a large hedge maze, with what appears to be a great fountain shooting up from its center. At the gate, there seems to be two grizzled warriors. Seem like they've been at this guard job for a while. They turn to you. What business do you have here?
We have business with Mr. Nerdagon. He approached me the other day about a job.
I see. One moment. One of the soldiers goes through the gate while the other stays keeping an eye on you. A few minutes pass by and he comes back out. All right, your story checks out. You're free to come in. They open the door and they lead you through the grounds. Like I previously mentioned, this is like obscenely opulent. It's very beautiful. With all the various greenery and fountains, it oozes rich person, is the best way to describe it. I have all this money.
Some water. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, it says, I have all this money that I can afford to spend on nonsense. To anyone who's, like, of the poorer variety.
Andros looks at the fountain and then instantly dunks his head in it to drink some water.
One of the guards pulls you out of the fountain. Please don't do that.
Sorry, I was just thirsty.
I'm sure Taryn will get you something to drink if you bring it up. Once you're in the house, do you have a way to dry off, or...
Kai just shakes his fur out.
I think Tarla has prestidigitation. I will check. Yes, she does. So she's going to use prestidigitation to dry you off after you shake off a bit.
There.
All right. And they lead you into this study where there's a roaring fireplace, a bunch of bookshelves, a little desk near the center of the room, and some nice comfy couches to sit on. And at the desk you see Terran Nerdagon. He's a bit of a heavy-set man with, I was about to say brown hair, but I think... Yeah, no, actually brown makes sense. With brown hair and dark green eyes. Ah, Kaithalea and the rest of Immortal Symmachia. That one of you missing, though. Is that... could he not make it, or...?
He's
He had other
preoccupied.
business.
I see. Well, I'm sure the rest of you can handle my job for you. You see, I have a bit of a predicament. There's this woman known as the Lady of Coins. She rules what is known as the Cult of the Snake in town, a sort of, he grimaces, thieves' guild that takes from poor merchants who are just trying their best to make an honest profit in various trades of all kinds. I mean, she has an intense hatred for the Minotaur slave trade and attacks people that are trying to do just business, trying to make their living. And unfortunately, she has targeted me as well. I'm willing to pay you for taking her out. I don't have much information, but I can tell you that she's a cursed Medusa who will petrify anyone that crosses her. I'm willing to pay 5,000 gold for her head.
That's a lot of...
Above game, I feel like there's an ulterior motive to this. But that's too good to be true. That's too good of a price.
I mean, he's a very wealthy man, and he wants to protect himself.
Hmm.
I mean, he might have some businesses that, you know, you might not agree with.
Hmm. Does it involve children? Just-
Well, I mean, like I said, the
Gross.
Lady of Coins has been actively attacking people involved with the Minotaur slave trade the most aggressively. And they're just, you know, those people are just trying to make an honest profit, was what Terran said. Now, he hasn't said that he's part of the Minotaur slave trade, but he's very sympathetic to them if he's not part of the slave trade.
And-
Your puddle really quick?
yeah.
I'm not for selling out my morals, I'll be honest.
Did you say this out loud, or is this in a huddle? Like, you trying to, like, you know, negotiate away from him? I
mean, the intent was the huddle. I'd say it to his fucking face. I don't give a shit, but the intent was the huddle.
Okay. I wanted to make sure you weren't shouting it at the top of your lungs at his face. Or
I mean, I'd say it in a normal tone. I'm not a maniac, but I'd be like, excuse you. Artavius would not shy from voicing his opinion, so but the intent was the huddle.
Okay.
I mean, we don't really know why this person's going after him.
I feel we need more information before we just jump in and help someone that is clearly sympathetic to a rather unethical cause.
Yeah. Draco, can I roll a quick history check to see if I can remember something again?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, and I'm going to guidance myself. I may need it.
Oh boy.
9.
9.
It's going so well, guys.
You have a feeling, you think you remember that he has a lot of dealings in real estate, but you can't quite remember much else aside from that.
I think this guy deals in real estate, but I just can't freaking remember.
It's free real estate.
What the heck is real estate?
He sells land and property.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, weird city stuff.
When you say property, do you mean
You just
slaves or?
Who needs to buy land?
I don't know if you could count slaves under real estate. I don't. I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
Oh, Kaya, come now.
I don't remember. If this guy was important, I'm pretty sure I would have remembered him, or I just don't.
Andros Kaya just looks over at him and gives him a big line smile as he goes back to the huddle.
He smiles and waves back briefly.
I don't know, maybe we should just take the job and then find out what's going on with the Medusa lady. Then maybe we could talk.
Yeah, maybe we could work out a agreement where she stops targeting his business, and maybe we don't have to kill her. I don't know.
I mean, at the very least, find out why she's going after him.
Let's just tell him we'll look into it and we'll go figure out, get to the bottom of this before we, like, agree to, you know.
You're saying go ahead and then see what's going on and then take the job? Is that what you're saying?
Kind of like, I hate to take a job and like break my word because I'm not that kind of guy, but I'm also like, I don't feel right supporting this until I have more information.
I mean, you could ask him for more information. He might have some more to tell you before you properly.
Excuse me. More information.
We would
please.
like more information,
What's
please.
that dialogue option?
Dialogue tree.
You select more information on the dialogue tree.
Please and thank you. More!
Well, you see, like I said, the Lady of Coins attacks various just people trying to make an honest living doing work as merchants. And she has a bit of an affinity for, clearly, the Minotaurs, who, you know, are beasts with limited intelligence, they revel in bloodshed. It should really speak volumes for her and her cult. They're involved with smuggling and murder. They've been killing all sorts of wealthy people, and it's just revolting.
My god, dude.
Andrew's just crossing his arms as a beast person.
Yeah, this is going downhill fast.
God damn it.
Look, I try to make an honest living. I sell real estate to people that need it. I mean, some businesses sure are a little sketchier than others, perhaps, but I'm just trying to make a good living, giving people the
Insight.
land they need.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
find
roll
the
some
noble
insight.
Stat block.
Let's see. I think I got pretty good
18.
insight. Hell, net 20.
I
Let's
cannot
go, dude.
roll that well.
I'm gonna say this is gonna be more persuasion. With 20, alright, Kai, you believe wholeheartedly that he believes his stance. Andros, you're a little skeptical, but you think that, you know, he just sells the real estate. Maybe he doesn't check in with every person that he sells land to, what they're into.
Whatever the hell
Octavius.
real estate is.
Octavius, this is a man who believes that what he does is good. But that is not the case. This is the sort of person that is full of themselves and thinks that they can do no wrong.
Of
You
course.
get from his mannerisms. You believe wholeheartedly that he probably sells land and buildings and whatever to the slave traders, as well as anyone else who really pays. As long as they have the money, what does he care what they do on it? And
Oh, yeah, of
considering his positive inflections on the slave traders themselves, he's more than likely actively involved in the slave trade. If not selling the slaves himself, outfitting them with places to sell.
Typical.
How do we turn this around?
Well, friend, I find that turning a blind eye is no better than committing the act yourself.
I have to make a living somehow, and I'm making it in a way that doesn't harm as the regular average person.
But see, I find fault with your definition of regular average, friend. The proper phrase you could have used was doesn't harm anyone if you were truly doing the right thing. But I do not believe that the case.
Oh, come now. You're not going to argue that the Mytros are people. I mean, you have a slave yourselves on the ship. You won him at the games.
He's not a slave.
It's not a slave. Paid associate, at best.
You pay?
Yes.
What?
He's really nice.
This man is looking at you aghast. Like, why? I mean, you wouldn't pay a bull for tilling land.
Would one not give the bull provisions to keep them?
Well,
But the point being, the Minotaurs are sentient beings. I don't agree with your statements of you're trying to put people into a caste setting of lesser beings and various hierarchy, but friend, we're all just trying to survive. And money is necessary, but it should not be a necessary evil by any means.
I see this is probably not going to go anywhere. Very well. You're free to leave. It's clear you don't want to take my job. I'm sure I'll think of something or someone else. And he goes back to his desk to get back to his dealings.
I'm gonna go join the side of the Raiders. Let's go.
I mean, that is an option. You could search them out and maybe they'd be willing to pay you for a job.
Why not?
Kill it.
Let's leave and discuss potentially searching out the ones that are doing this.
Yeah.
I'll throw in a lovely good day, sir. And then we'll head out.
Have a good day.
Why is it so rare to find
A good
an
person.
ethical businessman? It's so disheartening how coin corrupts a person.
It's kind of the way things are around here.
Certainly.
I haven't seen really many of my kind around, and I wasn't treated right as a kid, so
I just a question. I don't suppose I've really asked. I know, obviously, you were orphaned. Do you have some form of some notion of where you potentially came from, as far as town or land or nation?
no idea.
Very interesting, friend. Very interesting.
None whatsoever. kind of just been in this land or somewhere like this for as long as I can remember.
Might I suggest before we leave this town, we asked the goddess, or ask somebody of if they know of a land that has beastkin such as yourself.
I think I remember the Oracle saying something to us when she was reading our fortunes.
Interesting.
She said something about Scorpion Island, I believe.
Oh.
She did, yes.
And
I too am not from here, and I fully intend one day to return to my land, and I would be happy to see that you find yours as well, if that's something you would desire, friend.
I would like to at least learn about where I come from.
Certainly.
And of course, end this curse that apparently we have plagued on my family.
Oh, right. There was mentioned before, yes. Interesting.
I'm not aware of it. Maybe that's why I'm so clumsy. I think it's about time somebody ended it. And I think it starts in that island.
Interesting. I mean, we are in somewhat possession of a ship. I suppose we could, delve into some of these matters as well.
If it wouldn't get in the way of whatever we're doing next.
True. All things in due time, but
I don't want to be a burden to the team.
Oh, not at all,
No.
friend. Not at all.
No.
I mean,
You're never a burden, Andros.
Sometimes it feels like I am. He kind of just rubs the back of his neck.
No, friend.
Nope. You are awesome, Andros.
We all-
Oh, fucking come on, man.
We all have our skills and even our own faults. We all are imperfect, but we are stronger together, and you are a member of this team, friend.
Well, it's much appreciated, your words. Surprised I can even make it this far due to the fact that I'm not really traditionally trained.
As I said, we are indeed stronger together, and I doubt many of us would have made it this far were we on our own.
Just remember all the times that we all got knocked down or killed.
Right. I mean, day one, the ball, you that would have ended your journey, friend. But look how far we've come since then.
Yeah. I'm glad that I'm still alive after that. And I didn't give up.
As are we. I can't imagine had we lost you then, how different this journey would have been to this point.
Well, now I know not to stand in the entrance of a cave.
A good rule of thumb, to be sure.
Also, kind of want to find out why I can do this, and he just kind of flashes the aura around his fists. That'd be nice.
Yes, that's agreed.
Because I still have no idea. I just showed up one day.
Interesting.
Yeah, we all have our weird innate stuff. I guess the thing about life, we just gotta find that stuff out.
Good rule for our group.
Yeah.
Draco, could I roll some religion or something to see if I have a sense that his glowy hand stuff is more arcane or divine in nature?
Yeah, I'd say you could do that.
Is it like a religion roll?
Yeah.
Sweet. Please. 20.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
20. So, Andros' stuff doesn't really seem like it's related to faith exactly. It's a similar light to that comes from you and what you've seen of other religious casters, but it's not quite the same thing. Like, it's the same vein of magic, just like a different branch, if that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Because he's grabbing radiant magic, and that usually comes from a divine source, but not always. His seems to
Interesting.
come directly from himself and the force of light.
Interesting. Like his like inner light, essentially.
Pretty much, yeah.
Very interesting. He's touching the souls.
He's our ball of sunshine.
Yes.
Oh.
No.
The Leo star, if you will.
Yeah. Heyo.
Free pun.
What?
Are we
Andrew.
using puns now?
I mean,
We didn't ask for this.
I mean, you know, there was a pun before that I didn't redeem, so I feel like I had
True. Yeah.
But all that for later. For now, I guess we just figure out what to do now, since we're not taking the job.
I would like to learn more about this party that is actively attacking the slavers and see if perhaps, if theirs is the righteous cause, what we could do to support them, perhaps.
Might not be a bad idea.
Let's see. Draco, what do I have to roll to know more about this?
Hmm.
Because I have the sheet on Roll20 about information about Mytros.
Yeah, so because you don't really have much dealings with the cult of the snake, I didn't give you much information on it. Actually, I don't think I really gave you any information on it, but
From me being on the streets, do you think I could roll something?
maybe. Actually, you know what? Sakura, you
Put our
would
heads
know
together.
before you do any sort of roll. You have a feeling that anyone who would be part of the cult of the snake would probably go to the satyr's tail, much like the sailors, because those groups tend to go in generally similar circles. I mean, it's the lower part of the city. It's where the most trades, illicit or not, goes down. It would make sense for potentially there to be some leads down there in Steigen's Row, probably in the Satyr's Tail Tavern.
We
Gotcha.
have to go back to the seamen again.
I was about to make that joke. Fuck.
Beat me to it.
You're a little late on that.
Son of a bitch.
Stole my bit!
Damn it.
To the seamen.
Ah, yeah, yes. Back to your home of seamen. Yes.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
You really tried to pull for that one, huh?
I don't know what you mean.
You're really tugging at that joke, aren't you?
What's joke? I'm unaware of any joke.
Andros just blinks.
Yeah, it's a whole lot better when you do it. I can't force it.
So you,
Again, no idea what you mean by joke.
Not gonna elaborate.
God.
you make your way to the Satyr's Tail, and, you know, the usual people are there. You've got Julius, the one who runs the tavern behind the bar. The satyr who's playing music, I don't think he ever got his name, but there's a couple of sailors, two men who are dressed in leathers, speaking with each other. Trellis and Septia from the Temple of Luthera are here again, and when they see you, they avert their eyes and look away from you.
Bitches.
Better look away from me.
Can
Getting
I
fucking better.
can I roll a perception to look for something particular? Because he did give me one bit of note from this. If anyone has a logo of a green snake on them.
It's true. Yeah, roll perception.
Alright. Can I roll above a 10? Fuck.
That is a natural
Nope.
one. So you don't
Damn, with a +7 to perception? Jeez.
see anything.
Yeah.
I swear.
Roll 20 is cruel.
I'll let
Damn,
you take
son.
another, for like, this is only, like, you spend a few minutes looking and you don't seem to find anything, but if you're really determined to, like, take a very close eye at some of these people, I'll let you do one more look.
Yeah, after this first one, I'm like, you know what, I should probably tell the others. Artavius, Andrews, look for anyone who has a green snake, either on their clothing or like a piece of jewelry.
Interesting.
So I guess if they want, they can roll as well.
Yeah.
Because I don't
You
trust
roll.
myself.
So you guys can also roll perception to see if any of you pick up on anyone with any snake iconography.
I've been rolling hot. Let's see what we got.
7.
Nope.
Damn.
One more time.
Not great. There it
Okay.
is.
With a 22, you notice that one of the men in leathers has a snake tattoo running up his arm. You're shocked you didn't notice that before, but now that you're looking a bit harder. And the guy next to him who's talking has a snake tattoo, but his is on the opposite arm. So one on the left and one on the right.
Alright. So we found our guys, but how do we approach them about this?
I don't know. I never dealt with this before. Say, maybe go up and say hi, start friendly.
You know what? Sure, I'm not thinking ahead.
Yeah, that'll go great.
Yep, I'm not gonna be thinking ahead, and I'm gonna approach these two. I'll do like a small like gesture towards the barkeep to like order around.
Alright, he'll start prepping some drinks.
Hello, gentlemen.
Something we can help you with, ma'am?
I did not think I was gonna get this far. Sorry.
It's like, hi,
Yeah,
hi.
I
Oh
wasn't
shit.
thinking ahead. What do I? I'm not the talker.
Oh god.
And
Shit.
Trish is in the background just giving you a thumbs up.
Yeah, do we want obvious paladin to walk over? Like,
Yes. I mean,
here comes the
No.
cop friend.
no.
Tarlin usually be the person to do this, but
Oh yes, hello, hello
Comrade
friends. It is
Tarla.
I, Tarla.
I'll
Hello,
say
are
Andros
you
did go
sketchy
with you.
people? I like talk to you.
I'll say Andros did go with you.
Yeah.
Hello.
hey. Again, is there something you need from us, or
Oh, no. I just feel like we have something of common interest.
uh-huh. And that would be
I heard that you've had trouble with a certain kind of whispers merchant.
oh. Interesting. And are you offering your services, or
We want to know why. Has he done anything unsavory?
I would say so.
And could you tell us what that is? We're very ignorant and kind of want to know
brother.
everything.
Not very informed, are you? Alright, I'll see what we can do. So, this gentleman, associate, that we both have,
Mm-hmm.
is very, very involved in the Minotaur slave trade. He provides them with buildings to hawk their wares. He puts money into it to receive money back. He's very involved. And you know, our organization isn't particularly fond of his certain organizations. If you catch my drift. So, you know, some things need to be dealt with a certain way.
And you would say that he is kind of, let's not put it mildly, racist towards beast folk.
Oh, 100%. That's putting it
Okay.
mildly.
That's what I thought. Well, what, did you guys have plans for something like that?
Tell you what. We'll talk to our boss, see if she wants to speak with you lot, and maybe talk about our various plans and work from there.
That sounds very fair.
Alright. We'll send someone to you probably in the evening to collect you.
All right. Well, Kaya.
Good talk.
Alright. Pleasure
I'll
doing
make sure to pay for
business.
Yeah, make sure to pay for their round.
Alright. They happily accept the round, and Julius will certainly take the money.
I don't know how much it'll be, so you know.
Let's see. You're just buying their round, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that would just be ale. And they don't have his prices listed in here, so I'll just go off of D&D base expenses. So let's take a quick look at that. Expenses. Where are you? So if you're buying them both a mug of ale, that would be 8 copper.
Okay.
Or if you want to buy them, like, you know, a gallon pitcher, you could do that for 2 silver.
Okay, that's easier math for me.
Right? They
I'll
will
just do that.
happily accept.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, is there anything you wanted to do before the evening hits and one of them collects you?
I guess we'll do a little roleplay scene.
Okay.
Sure, why not? Right after we get back, we go back to Octavius.
Hey, welcome back. Do they say, what do they say?
They said that they would fetch us in the evening to talk to their boss.
From like, from here, or like, do we just stay here the rest of? What do you mean?
I think they'll find us.
What?
I'm assuming just stay here, but
Like,
From
do we just sit here the rest of? What do you mean to fetch us? What?
I mean, if you wanted to, this is an inn, you could get a room.
I just like the idea of our teams being like, you didn't ask for more information. That's you just what? What? What do you mean fetch us?
I mean, listen, it's the Thieves Guild. They can find you.
but we did get some information about our individual.
Oh, go on.
He is very racist towards beast folk.
We did know that.
Yeah.
We caught that pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, just confirming all your suspicions all the suspicions we had.
Good to know the scumbag is a scumbag.
yes, and apparently they'll just give us more when they find us.
More what?
Information.
More information.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Okay, got it. Yes.
Yes, okay, we're all on the same page.
Great.
I don't know,
So they will find us. Love that for us.
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of copied what other adventure party would do in this situation when I was a kid. I always listened in.
Proud of you guys.
Yeah. never let me talk to people.
Oh, okay.
Artemis, I literally just walked up and just be like, "Hey," and nothing else happened in my brain.
I
I did all I could.
I'm sorry. I just
Whoa.
love Kaya's. Hey, how's it going? Something help you? Dial up noises in her head.
Yeah. Oh shit. We'll work on that, Kaya. We'll work on that. We'll work on step 2 of conversation. Past hey.
Yeah, we need. If only we had someone with high charisma to talk to them.
It looks
Yeah,
like Kyra.
Can you imagine?
It looks
Yeah.
like Kyra, who's been following us.
If
Between
only.
me or the bard.
Yeah.
I said I just was like obvious cop. Like I probably shouldn't walk over there.
Also, was Kyra just following us? Who was she with during that?
I mean, she's still writing your story, so yeah, she'd be around with you guys, but...
Suddenly turns and stares at her. What do you think about the merchant, huh?
I think he's a piece of shit.
Okay, so
There
we're
we
just
go.
we're on the same page. We got it
All right.
from a god.
Great.
Yep.
Glad we all come to the same cut there eventually. Great.
And then there's Kyra.
Yeah. Like you knew he was a piece of shit before we went to take the job, right?
I mean, I'm not exactly super informed on the politics of Mytros. I'm more about, chasing after stories and adventures and all that, but I got a general vibe from him to know enough he's a piece of shit.
Did you write my part really cool? I thought I sounded really cool back there.
Yeah, she shows you what she's written so far. About how you just sauntered up there and with all of the confidence behind you.
Make sure you write the part where Kaya just says hey and then nothing else.
Hey, long pause.
That would be funny.
I gotta have some humor in the story.
She immediately goes back to writing in that part of the story.
Kaya's catchphrase, hey!
We're doing great in the hero business.
Kaya bravely walked up to the supposed members of the Cult of Snake and said hey. And then her
What's
brain had a
going
bit
on?
of a skip.
It's literally that scene from the Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Kaya puts her hand on the shoulder of one of these guys. Hey. Hey, what?
Nothing.
Oh, goodbye. Goodbye?
Yep.
So I guess we'll just wait here.
Yeah, just casually wait.
Or don't you have to take care of your egg? Octavius?
It's in the incubator thing, right? I mean, do I need to... Did this come with instructions?
So, I mean, it should be fine in the incubator, but you might want to occasionally check in on your egg, make sure, everything seems fine, the incubator's still working. Maybe, I don't know, talk to it. That's something people do with babies, right?
You gotta learn how to be a dad.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he very nervously has checked in on it pretty every few minutes. Be like, oh, still there, we're good, everything's fine.
You've been carrying it around this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, where is he?
Where else would I? Yeah, what else would I do with this?
We should probably put that back on the ship, safely on the ship somewhere. Because
I'm not letting this out of my sight.
Yeah, but we're also in the heart of the slums.
You're the dad with the battle axe that has the harness.
Yeah.
What you need is
it's a little backpack. I just wear it on my back. It's fine.
Your second shield is covering it, so it should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
You just need what you need is to convert it into a papoose.
Yeah.
But eventually evening comes, and one of the gentlemen who introduces himself. Alright, we never gave you our names. I am Grecos. This is Nero. We're going to be taking you to our base to speak with our boss. She's very interested in giving you a role in our job if you're receptive.
Well, let's figure out how you operate with this. We are heroes after all, so we have to keep our appearances, you understand.
Perfectly understandable. We prefer
We're
to
kind
work...
of public figures, to be honest.
We prefer to work in the shadows, so hence why we're doing this in the evening. We'll provide you with a way to cover yourselves up. Don't you worry.
Mytros just puts up the hood on his gi.
And
To block off all the other parts of you that may or may not glow. You're
Right.
not suspicious at all.
they lead you through...
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. They lead you through the town and to the statue of Pythor, oddly enough. And I'm going to take you to that map. It's going to take some doing to get this all...
This is the place that Tarla went to, right?
It is, yes. And we'll have to move your tokens onto here.
Let me...
Right by
see.
where Tarla is. You're going to have to zoom out a little bit.
Do you need to grant us vision? Because it's kind of dark.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
It's dark.
it's because you haven't dragged your token onto the map, so... Give me
Okay, gotcha.
I'll just start dragging your tokens on.
Hold on.
Hmm.
I think I can...
Nope.
Oh.
Where's everyone at?
You should be at the very bottom of the map,
Yes.
on the left side.
Okay.
And
Oh, there's two of me.
there is?
I've dragged myself and I'm on the right side as well.
Ah, okay.
What?
Hey, Draco.
Yes.
You done?
I still have my character sheet, but on the journal, it's gone.
That's strange. I
That's
mean, it's
cool.
still here on my end.
I see Octavius, I see Kaya, I see Tarla, and I see Thud.
I see.
I see.
I see it's here on your side, and I'm gonna try something here.
You try turning it off and back on.
Okay, can you see it now?
Hold on, I'll refresh. Maybe that'll help.
Imagine that.
You kind of need your.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yep.
important.
Don't be a
Yeah.
smartass, Octavius.
What?
Okay, there we go. I see it now.
Okay,
We're good.
I just removed it from your control and then put it back in, and that seemed to fix it.
Okay, yeah, minor scare there. We're fine.
Yeah, whew.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Oh, and you know what? Let me check before I continue onward here. Does it give me their... Ah, okay, yes it does. So, spies. Do I have an... Oh, I don't have a sheet for that. Okay, well then, in that case, I will just grab it from the compendium.
Okay, so
Nope.
just a quick question: is this statue to like scale?
Yes. It is very,
Jesus
very
Christ.
big. This is a Statue of Liberty-sized statue.
Which part are you looking at when you ask that?
Like, you see where we're standing at on right here? Like,
Uh-huh.
just looking up. This guy is just large altogether.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
If I zoom out to 10, that's the only way you can see the whole map.
Like, what do you think? Like, this guy's just massive.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Now,
Okay.
I hate you.
Are you going to like? Are you suggesting that there's a fully functioning? Well, not.
Not functioning.
It's fully
Anatomically
sculptured.
correct, yes.
Yeah.
like the statue of
you're the
David
one
under
asking.
there.
Are you? I mean, I don't know if I'd call it big or just proportional. You know, that's kind of what I was going with.
Listen, somebody just wanted to get it right.
Look, Pythor was very insistent upon them carving it in his likeness when he was younger.
Isn't that the way the Assassin's Creed Odyssey is? There's like just a dick on that statue.
Oh my god. Please continue, Draco.
All right. So you make. Let me get the proper thing I need here first. There we go. Okay, I couldn't find the tokens for their specific thing, but just know that they are here with you. And they lead you over to the, I guess it'd be the left leg, technically. Let me see here. Yes. So, there's a small hole that's been bored through the sole of the Colossus's foot. Inside, there is a room that apparently has been melted out from the solid bronze. There's a single thug sitting at a wooden table by the hole, keeping watch. He notices, of course, Gracchus and Nero first. We have our guests here to see the lady. And he nods and lets you pass. And that you walk up a spiral staircase. I'm going to put you into this area first. We're going to go bit by bit as you climb up the Colossus. Currently, you find yourselves in the statue's belly. At least that's what you're thinking, based on how long it took you to climb up here. This circular room contains a series of coiled bronze tubes that snake around and overlap in a large knot that takes up most of the chamber. One set of pipes stretches a few feet off the ground and has 4 different colored valves: yellow, red, black, and green. There are several minotaurs and a vicious-looking woman wearing an eye patch, keeping a watch. Once again, they see Gracchus and Nero leading you on. They don't say anything as they let you pass unencumbered. And you move on to the next floor. Boop-a-doo.
This is rad.
It's a bit of a walk. You're getting a bit tired. You might want to take just like a brief moment to take a breather here. Gracchus and Nero also do the same. Well, some of you might be out of breath.
Are you guys tired?
Yes.
Never skip leg day.
You gotta work on your cardio, Kaya.
This is an established thing. I am terrible with cardio.
I run everywhere in armor. I'm fine. Fine, guys.
I just run.
Yeah, not wrong.
Just always run. That's the issue.
You say run.
Exactly. This curved oblong chamber is situated between 2 staircases. Small circular holes are visible through the walls, ceiling, and floor of the room. Round glass doors at each end separate staircases from the chamber. The western staircase leads downward, while the eastern staircase leads upward. 2 minotaurs are standing watch by the east door, apparently unfazed by the sharp acidic tang that seems to pervade the air. They would know how to turn this on and off, so I probably don't have to read too much. So they will let you through the room, out and around. You're almost up at the top, but there's one more chamber before you get there. You are now in the torso. Well, I should say the upper torso, or pecs would probably be correct.
Gotcha.
The main feature of this room is a bizarre top-heavy furnace that tapers to a rounded point. It hangs in the center of the chamber from a series of pipes that sprout from its top. 2 thugs are busying themselves with the furnace's operation, while another 2 stand ready at the entrance from below. You see that there's a ladder that leads up to what you assume is the head. You finally find your way at the very top. Oops. Grab that. This spherical room is clearly the head of the Colossus, as 2 circular windows overlook the ocean to the south. Heavy silk curtains line the rest of the chamber. A beautiful woman wearing a platinum helmet lounges on a hammock next to 3 lifelike statues of a dwarf, an elf, and a gnome. A strange white orb swings gently on a bronze chain in the center of the room. The woman looks at you, but her face is covered. You probably think for obvious reasons. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Immortal Symmachia. I
Hello.
hear you want to potentially do business with us on our next job.
Yes, but more information on what's going on. would be
Might
very
I
nice.
say, lovely head here. Commend you on your head, certainly.
She smirks. Thank you, though I didn't design it myself, in fairness.
Right. Yes.
It's better than what I could do.
Are you saying her head's better?
Yes.
Allow me to properly introduce myself first before we get into the nitty-gritty. I am Muxena, the Lady of Coins. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Our plan for tonight is simple. We are going to raid Terran Dagon's house. We'd like for you to be the spearhead of our operation. If you could sneak in, that would be preferred. We'll help you, of course, obscure yourselves, giving you proper attire. Our plan is we will have my members of the Cult of the Snake take on the guards, clearing a route so that you can get to Terran yourselves. You're free to loot whatever he has in his building, but I do have one request. It will make sure to lean off of you any possible involvement. She pulls out a thing of paint and a brush, as well as a symbol on a piece of parchment that she shows you. I'd like for you to draw this symbol in his office. That way, it's clear to anyone that we are involved. As long as your faces remain obscured, no one will know that you were involved in this job. And I'd be willing to pay you 10,000 gold for the deed, aside from
Jesus
whatever you
Christ.
find in his study or around it. You get first dibs. It only seems fair since you're doing the main job. I will pay my men what they deserve for their jobs, as I am wont to do. I will say, while she's going through this, you notice she is addressing most of this to Kaya and Tarla. She does give Octavius and Andros like a second glance, but she's more directing it towards the women in your group. You're free to roll insight on that if you like.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be great. It'd be great.
I don't see anything wrong with this.
Of course you don't. All
Hell
that.
yeah.
Let me
I guess
Been
this
rolling
will be
hot tonight,
deception.
boys.
roll 20 to be nice to me.
Hey, there you go.
So, with the two of you, it's not that she doesn't like you for your race. You get the feeling she doesn't like men. Views you as maybe lesser.
I feel that.
That's why she's addressing Kaya and Tarla over the two of you and paying them attention over you. It's more than likely because she's not a fan of men. Maybe she is for, certain things, but she doesn't view you as anything more than servants, really.
Interesting.
Again, I see no problem with this.
I don't see a
Yeah,
problem
yeah.
with the servant part.
Yeah, that's not a...
Wish it were me. Anyway.
Okay.
If you do... Muxena speaks up one more time. Also, if you do well on this job and you would like to work with us further, I would have a request of you, since you have the Ultros at your disposal now, so I hear.
May I ask you a question?
She'll look at you, and I'm gonna have her roll another deception to try and hide her feelings a little bit.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's good. Of course. What would you like to know?
What are the views of your organization?
We believe that people should be treated as they are. No one should be above anyone else. I mean, aside from, of course, the people that are leading, of course, they have to lead. But slavery is wrong, and I'd like to free those that are in bondage so that they can freely choose whether they'd like to maybe work in our organization or pursue their lives outside of it. It's only fair. Ah, damn, I just realized I forgot to grab my dice tower.
So I'll let you get your dice tower.
Just nodding in agreement. Like, you know, that checks out.
And
Yes, I think equality goes beyond station in life and you know, race or gender. I think we are all equal under the Creator.
Exactly.
I kind of like wanted to feel out the whole like wanted to make sure I threw gender in there, just kind of see how she like twinged on that.
Okay. If you want a insider, or...
Sure.
yeah, sure.
Nope.
Let's see if I can do it.
There we go, 16. So, Octavius, you didn't really pick up on anything, but, Andros, you see her subtly roll her eyes when Octavius mentions gender.
Had
Like,
to do it.
She keeps it to herself. It's very, very subtle, but you do manage her eyes twitch a little.
I'm sorry, just being someone from the street, and also a beast race, I want to make sure that everybody is coming out of this safe and no bad history.
Of course.
I suppose.
Sorry, bit of a tick I have. Yes. Well, that's the plan for tonight, but if you'd be willing to indulge me just a little longer, I figure I can tell you about my other project I'm working on. You see, I'm not originally from here, Mytros. I'm from the Isle of Themis, where me and my sisters used to rule. They unfortunately cast me out, tired of sharing the power, and I would like to get back to my homeland so that I may regain power and potentially overthrow my sisters. If you would be willing to help me out after this job, I would greatly appreciate it, as you have the ship and the means. Seems like the best bet I could make to achieve my most important goal to myself.
I want to roll another insight to see if she's telling the truth,
Sure.
if she's hiding something.
I will insight as well.
11.
And guidance. Never mind, I was...
God
hell yeah.
damn!
I'm like, hold up.
Hold up.
Okay, so let me get my stuff on her real quick.
I already played it, so it's gonna make me roll anyway. But anyway, just ignore that. Just ignore me. It's fine.
Ignore me. Ignore me.
Okay, so what you get from her with that natural 20, she is telling you some of the truth. You get the feeling she's definitely from Themis, and that she was once part of the ruling class. Or maybe related to it, but there's just something she isn't quite telling you.
Well, I think we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
That's fair, of course. We'll see how this job goes and take it from there. I do hope you decide to work with me on this. But let's get to our current job at hand. We're ready to start whenever you are, and she hands you some veils, like a hood with a veil. I'm sure you basically know what it looks like. Sort of like the ninja garb to cover your faces. So it's harder to tell you are who you say, or who you are. You might want to change your clothes as well. She gives you, like, darkish blue navy clothes, if you'd like to put that on instead of your armor. But you will lose your armor class. Exactly.
Kind of looks at the party. Love game. Should we talk about this before?
Yeah, let's talk. Give us a moment really quick to discuss.
I love.
Of course. Take your time. We won't start until you're properly discussed with everyone, if everyone's alright with this, including your servants.
What?
Servants.
It's a weird word, but okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're... Who's the servant? We don't have a servant.
I don't know. It's probably just a Medusa thing.
I don't know. She didn't particularly like what Octavius said earlier.
Yeah, I kind of dropped that just to see her reaction, and I'll be honest, I missed it, but I did it on purpose.
She did not like it.
Yes, that's the thing. It's easy to preach equality, but not for everyone or everything. Just always telling of one's character, in my opinion.
We also need to take into account that we're sneaking into this guy's house, killing him.
This is a lot of sneaking for who we are essentially public heroes who just competed and won the public games.
Yeah.
I would suggest, were we to go through with this, we do non-lethal damage and let them deal with the consequences of their actions.
What, like brutalize him? Make him...
No,
Feel-
I would say we non-lethal and perhaps capture and bring him back to the culture. I'm not looking for blood on my hands, if I'm being honest. Again, I don't think he's a good guy, but I also don't agree with killing outright without having real probable direct cause to do so. It feels blood money as usual.
I don't know, Kaya, how do you feel about this?
I kind of agree with Octavius. Like, you know, we'll be doing a good thing with disrupting the slave trade, but just kind of like taking this guy out. Like, we can just bring him here and, you know, have, you know, the cult do it. I mean, as long as we're disguised enough, no one will know it's us. It's like, you know, it's gonna be what they're, you know, it's their job. We're just, I mean, no one's gonna know it's us, right?
What do we counter off the lady here and see if we can essentially kidnap him and bring him here, and they can get his contacts and connections from him, and better expose his network and possibly leave the blood off of our hands.
That's really smart. I didn't even think about that.
Yep. You seem to know a lot about this kind of thing, Octavius.
Not at all.
You just know more than me, so that's smarter.
I am middle-aged. I've lived some life, I'll admit.
But I think in one thing for sure, it'd probably be better coming off Kaya's mouth, since she doesn't really like either of us.
Certainly. I mean, I definitely will not be the one pitching this idea. That's why I bring it up to you now.
Okay. Yeah. I probably doesn't mean much for me, but I guess try not to take too much offense from her not really liking guys.
I'm
It's
taking
probably
a
just
vote.
Medusa. It's just a Medusa thing, most likely. Like,
I'm-
Medusa's right.
I'm not overly concerned. It is just a. It feels very matriarchal, and it's not something I'm not accustomed to. I
Well,
don't.
we don't. At the same
So-
time, we also don't know her history.
Right, and I don't know what abusers or men in general are scum in a lot of ways, especially when it comes to women. So I don't begrudge her any of her feelings.
All right.
And
All right.
break.
So we're gonna break the huddle.
All right.
And just for the sake of ease and time, I used the suggestion that Artavius said.
Interesting.
So we don't. So our group, we don't kill him, but we essentially just knock him out, bring him here, and you guys can use your connections and whatever to, I guess, essentially just let you guys take care of it, because you know, if things were to get out, we don't want that blood on our hands.
I understand. You are very public figures, after all. That seems agreeable. I'm sure he has some deeds to some of his various real estate dealings in his study. So you could gather that and him if you don't want to get the dirty work, as it were. I would, however, prefer if you do leave the mark like I showed you in there to prove, again, that it is us that is responsible for this, taking any potential possible blame off of all of you.
Okay,
Yeah, that seems fair.
fair enough.
Certainly. Again, we don't want that heat.
Absolutely. I perfectly understand. Very well. If you're all set to go, I will set my group out first to attack them. You can approach from behind, climb in, the guards will be distracted, and you should be able to make your way without too much of a problem. We've done this before in other merchants. Of course, not exactly the same, every house is different, but you should be having no difficulties getting through.
As long as there's not a boar in there, I'll be fine.
She raises an eye at that.
Long story.
Fair enough. I don't think he keeps boars, so you should be good on that front.
Good, because I would kill them.
But I think now's a pretty good time for us to take a quick break before we begin the heist, as it were. Considering
Hell
you're not
yeah.
going to be the ones killing him.
Hell yeah. We're no assassins, dude.
No, that's fair.
Yep. We're not killers.
That's what I was like. All right, we just turned down one dude for like a bodyguard mission, and now we're like, hey, let's go kill him. Like, can we chill out for 2 seconds?
Why do you think I asked for more?
I was like,
You went from one guy to the person that wants him dead. What were you expecting the job to be from her?
no, for sure. That's what I just wanted to like. Hey, what can we do to help your cause? You can kill that man. How about we help you get to the bottom of this, and maybe, you know, we'll help the cause. But also, again, we're very public figures. We don't need to be going around murdering merchants.
No.
I will say she will probably explain too, the way that she has been going about this for the longest time is obviously she has been killing the wealthy, just using that wealth that she's gained from that to buy the slaves their freedom, is how this has been going down so far. She wants
That's wonderful.
She wants Terran dead specifically because he's like one of the biggest like money people in the organization. So taking him out really hinders everything.
Well, we can acquire him, and she can expose his connections and try to get more of the network, and we'll walk away before the screaming starts.
Yeah. And then it's not your problem. I mean, it's basically a death sentence, but I mean, you didn't fucking kill him, so you're in the clear.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, it's fine.
We're doing a morally gray justice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then again, this other guy's
vigilantes.
even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're vigilantes.
It is justice. I think it is justified because the guy, though not directly, he is still directly contributing to this ongoing sin, if you will. But I definitely don't want to, like I said, I'll definitely be like, hey, I think it's also worthwhile to be like, hey, let's get you some more information on the network, and maybe you can get some more like information out of it. You know, I think I was even like, you could even probably ransom him and pay off more slaves. You know, there's definitely other ways to do than just killing this man.
It's true. All right, but
No.
I have 2 puns I gotta read, and then I'm going to grab myself some water, stretch my water, drink my legs, all that fun jazz.
Ask for questions.
Or
Oh, just for extra measure, I'm just gonna get my disguise kit.
So now I have 4. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think I read this one yet.
I'm wondering, what do I use for this? Because I just want to dye Andros's fur.
Right. You know, these toilet brushes are awful. I had one for a while, but I gave up on it and went back to using paper.
ouch.
The kid who sat next to me at school one day ate his calculator. Everyone said he was a weirdo, but like I said, it's what's inside him that counts.
Boo. Boo.
Sounds pretty good.
Oh my god. Guys, I just got a part in the movie Cocaine. I only have 1 line.
Hey, 1 line of coke.
Forgot cocaine. There's a thing.
I was her bread, she was my jam. One day she left me saying, "You deserve butter."
Lame.
I like that one.
Alright, and now...
No.
I have a soft spot for butter.
What?
Long story short, in another game that I have, I came across a book which is 100. I think it's 101 ways to cook butter,
Huh.
Wonderful.
and it gave my paladin cooking proficiency, specifically when cooking with butter.
Wow.
Which is a real gray area on this guy's kit. It says you could use charisma, intelligence, wisdom, and even dexterity.
I guess it depends what. I guess it'll be the call, like what you're trying to, how you're going to disguise with it.
I'm just using like some charcoal to darken his fur a bit, make it look black.
Because didn't Draco also say that if we put on the disguises, we have to remove our armor?
Yeah, that's not going to be an issue for me though.
Yeah, for you.
Feels good being me.
I mean, thank God I have Pass Without a Trace prepped today. So
Oh,
I
damn.
think we'll be fine. We'll be fine without it. I don't want to lose on my armor. Who knows when you need the surprise tank?
Disguise. Hold together a disguise to pass. Set a guard. Let's say use intelligence to create a disguise. Okay, so it's intelligence, apparently. Not that that matters, but I'm just gonna put it as extra measure just in case of mask falls off or something.
We're all just wearing a ninja mask over our normal stuff.
Shit. Never mind.
I mean, you also have a lot of fur, so that would be a lot of charcoal.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll do it. I'll take the time.
Yeah. I'm gonna say thank goodness we did not have to fight a Medusa, because
I don't feel like being petrified.
yeah, I don't think we have any way to cure that either. I mean, I have one bottle of basilisk saliva, but I'm not sure if that will work for Medusas.
Looks like Andros is going in organic.
God. Let's see. I gotta remember to change up my spells more often, because I don't think Call Lightning is going to be useful inside of a house.
It depends on how high the ceiling is.
You know, that is true.
If he's rich, I'm assuming it's going to be a high ceiling. But probably not enough for Call Lightning.
I should have put Tidal Wave in instead.
But who knows? We'll just have to ask Draco when we get to that house.
I don't know how the hell we're gonna disguise me. This fucking copper ass dragonborn, fucking like crazy armor no one's ever seen before.
I don't know how to disguise you. Put a wig on you. Some glasses.
All I have is that.
That works.
That'll
good.
help us out.
That is
But-
good.
Yeah, that'll help a lot.
Thank God I prepped it. Because I thought,
Thank God.
bodyguarding job. Maybe we need to be sneaky.
I have returned.
I don't know.
So Draco,
Yes.
first of all, we were just talking about you. Second of all,
Oh wow.
how the hell are we gonna disguise Octavius to not be immediately noticeable as Mr. Copper Dragonborn?
Well, like I said, you have. They gave out basically ninja attire to you to cover you up completely. You will have to take off your armor, though, so you'll lose your armor class if you do that.
What?
But you won't be, like, recognizable in it.
Not the family armor. No.
I mean, it's either that or wear your very recognizable family armor and make it very clear that you had a role in this.
I'm gonna try not to use my sunbolts in this.
Is there like, does someone have like a triple XL ninja garb that can put over the armor?
Do we have Minotaur-sized ninja outfits?
Yeah,
With
I
the
can put it over the
Teenage
armor.
Ninja Minotaurs.
That sounds hilarious. But
TMNN.
I'll be the Incredible Bulk.
I kind of want to do that, but I'm going to say if you do that, it's going to be way too big for you, and you're going to have disadvantage on any dex checks.
I'll do it. Don't
It'll
fucking
be
tempt me with a good
slipping.
time.
I
I'll do it.
think we just... Yeah, because with Pass Without a Trace, I think we'll be fine, because I don't want to remove my armor either. Because even if we remove it and put it back on, it's like 10 minutes for like Octavius to put his armor back on if he wants to.
Imagine needing armor.
I'm like
Must
the
be nice
fight of
to-
Mandalorian. This is part of my religion. I need to keep this armor on so the garb goes over.
So I think as soon as we're inside, yeah, maybe as soon as we're inside and like in a safer spot, we could just be like, okay, just get him out of the ninja outfit.
I mean, I'm fine to have disadvantage on dex. That's not shouldn't be a problem.
Keep the ninja outfit on.
Exactly.
Kind of need that to not be recognized.
Yeah, I'll be a little
Yeah.
bulky. It'll be fine.
And I'll take an oversized one as well, because I don't want to lose my armor.
I'll
I'll look
pick
like an 8-bit like pixelated ninja where it's like really blocky, very
I'll pick
polygonal.
A nice form-fitting one.
Yeah.
You know, I can't help but...
Am I?
But could you imagine if Thud had to be stealth?
Oh, God.
God.
How well this would go?
I mean,
Nah,
he would
nah.
he would just lose the trench coat and probably just be walking around with the codpiece out.
I'm not wearing any of this. Right, but I think everyone is back, yeah?
Yeah.
So we're gonna move back to the map of Mytros. gonna move y'all over here. And hopefully I have some music that works a bit better than this. We're gonna probably do Theater of the Mind up until where you find Terran in his place. Let's see, do I have anything that would work here? No.
Is Kyra also wearing a ninja outfit?
Sure.
Did she fucking come with us to the fucking Thieves Guild and all that shit?
That's a good question, because on one hand she, like, has to write the story, but I don't know if they'd be willing to have her document all this.
Right, that's kind of was like, camera crew, did you come with us?
She'll just have to sleight of hand it.
It's like fucking Amish Mafia or some shit. It's like, and there's a camera crew. Great.
Yeah.
Play the faces.
I forgot all that.
I mean, if you need to send her away, then I guess that makes sense.
There you go, Chad, a fucking Amish Mafia reference. When was the last time you ever watched that shit?
That's
Never.
a thing that existed?
And our
Yes.
and our Lord, in the year of our Lord and Savior 2023, an Amish Mafia reference.
It's like what? It was on Animal Planet of all places.
Why, though?
One of
It's like fucking like
Discovery
History
channels.
Channel or some shit.
History Channel.
History went fucking off the rails for a while.
Well, I mean, Animal Planet went off the rails too. Did you ever see
Yeah.
Lost Tapes?
I loved Lost Tapes, dude. That shit was my jam.
These days it's all like fucking like
Season 3
moonshiners
went
or some
crazy.
shit.
Alright, yeah, I think this will work pretty well for what we're doing here. Alright, so you're going to do Pass Without a Trace, so I guess
I
everybody...
think your Be Right Back is still up, by the way.
It is indeed. That was a test, and you passed.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
This is why I also watch the stream at the same time.
Okay. There we go, because I probably would never know otherwise.
Jeez, chat, fucking slacking.
Don't blame chat. They're just here vibing with us.
Yeah.
Every time I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to do this one thing. Chat's like, yeah, we saw it like 20 minutes ago. We didn't know what you were doing. It's like, dude, somebody say something. See something, say something. You know what I mean?
I mean, I was gonna bring something up from when I was watching one of your streams, but I don't know how sore that wound is.
Oh
With the
Jesus,
freaking
what?
Dodging in the Kirby game.
Oh yeah, that was fucking classic. I didn't learn Draco. I played fucking Kirby in the Forgotten Land. I didn't learn how to dodge until the final boss.
What?
I just did not realize it was a dodge button.
Oh my god. I mean,
Took those hits like a champ.
I didn't watch those because I didn't want to be spoiled on that game because I was planning on getting it at some point, but damn.
The game was great,
the
but you
whole
can dodge.
game.
So you're welcome for that tidbit. You can dodge.
Thank you. I will use that knowledge.
It's extremely useful. It makes a lot of the bosses a little more trivial because you don't get hit if you dodge. Imagine that.
What? No.
The game does not teach you the dodge button though.
What?
What?
I don't remember it. It probably did, but I
It
obviously
would
I'm
have been
streaming
like something
it.
at the
So
very beginning where it's like, oh,
Okay.
press this button to guard. If you guard and move the stick in the same direction, you also dodge.
right,
Oh,
it's
that's like
it's
second text.
because I'm
It's
like
like second
fuck
text.
blocking.
Oh,
Ooh,
hey,
raid.
Yelling, thank you for the raid. We're about
Hell
to apprehend a wealthy slaver.
Snake heist, snake heist, snake heist.
Yeah! Snake Ice.
Yeah, Trash Panda. What it ended up being is there's a block button, and while blocking, if you bump the stick, you'll dodge. And I did not realize that happened until the final boss because I kept getting murdered, and I like looked it up and was like, oh, there's a dodge button. Cool.
I know who Trash Panda is.
By the way, Yelling, I will probably talk to you about something after stream, but for right now, we've got a raid to begin. Well, you've had a raid into us, but
So what
Into
was that
who?
one?
we have
Who
a
did
raid.
it?
We are also going to be raiding.
Yeah.
You just press on the analog stick or something?
Yeah, imagine that, dude. Fucking wild.
And I'll just.
It's because I don't block.
that.
I never block, so I just don't. I didn't think about it.
Oh, wait, is that gonna? Okay, right. I forgot.
I am deleting the
Here's
screen.
yelling for a little bit. I just realized that command does that. What I wanted was shout out yelling. All right, and it's deciding to be a jerk. Cool.
Hell yeah. Love to see it.
Oops. Well, eventually it'll go through. Whoop. There we go. And now she's been shouted out.
What is
Now
that? Is that a
it's
new
your
thing? What is that?
Oh, that's a thing you can do when someone raids you. Just slash shout out and then type their name in. And
What?
it pops that up.
What?
I forget when exactly they put it in, but it's relatively recent.
Whoa. Cool.
But yeah, so now whenever anybody raids in, you just type them in, give them a shout out, and say, hey, follow this person by clicking that thing.
Super fucking cool, dude. Hell yeah.
Alright, so I guess our first order of operations is for all of y'all to roll your stealth checks with that plus 10 thanks to pass without a trace.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
Jesus. Stealth? Jesus Christ.
And I will be playing the role of
19.
Tarla for the stealth check.
Uh-oh.
19,
So-
19, and 14.
Yeah, 14, am I right,
That's for
guys?
pass without trace.
22. Yep.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah, again, thank God for the
Yeah.
fucking
I should
without a
always
trace.
keep this spell.
Just
Definitely
in
should.
case.
I always do.
Definitely should.
So you manage to sneak behind, and you, Terran's property, and you hear immense combat going on at the front gates. Now's the time.
And
for
then
you to sneak-
re-adding the screen.
Oh, hey, there she is again. Damn it! Shout out box, you're killing me. There we go.
Hell yeah.
All right. Hopefully that won't be an issue, but we'll worry about that later. Anyway,
It's fine.
you managed to sneak your way in. Nope, that's gonna just
wait,
keep playing even though it's off. Cool.
You don't see my face. I don't exist.
Is it actually playing? Okay, it is playing it now. Because before it wasn't. You good? Okay. You managed to sneak in, get around the building. You do see a chaotic fight going on. It seems most of the forces are focused at the gate. Understandably, they have fucking minotaurs at the front gate, and that's gonna take more than just 2 guys. You manage to sneak your way into the house proper, and Terran is right where you would imagine him being, in the safest part of the house, up in his study.
You little bitch.
Let me grab ourselves before I drag you over to the battle map. And since you've already discussed this, I'm assuming all attacks will be non-lethal.
Yes.
If anybody is casting...
As non-lethal as I can be.
Andros pulled out his claws. Oh, right.
I mean,
Retract it.
rule number 1 about lethal versus non-lethal. Magic is always lethal.
I don't have any of that.
Good.
So don't get the killing blow, Kaya.
That's more
I'll
for
try my
Kaya
best.
and Tarla.
Yeah, I was looking.
I mean, if you do- I
talk
can-
to the person who shoots literal laser beams.
Yeah.
Who isn't Andros?
Yeah.
Alright, here we
that's,
are.
why I'm not, that's why I'm not using my lasers.
My fire and my laser. There's a throwback.
And I gotta readjust the map here just a little bit for everybody in chat so I can see. You burst into the study and Terran shrieks, "Ah! Who are you?"
Ninjas.
He has no way he can tell it's us.
Yeah, you're.
You know,
very
looking at the
dark.
Leonin and Dragonborn shaped
Look,
ninja.
he could
I'm
just
very
be
boxy.
any other Dragonborn that might be around here and/or lizard folk. The Leonin
Who
has a
else?
certain-
What other Dragonborn have we seen?
I mean, you haven't seen.
So
a
you
lot.
want us to be caught.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get caught, I'll just say he recognizes the two of you. But I
No.
was giving you benefit of the doubt.
Yes, well, stop your bitching.
Above game. LOL.
I mean, at least Tarla can change her form.
It's true. Tarla could be literally anyone right now.
Yeah, she's playing Thud now. Huh?
You know what? Fuck it.
Switch your choke to thud.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Because I mean,
It's
he's
like-
not around. She'll just be
It's
thud
like
under
not-
there.
Not only did she change shapes, she changed into another party member, which does not help us at all as far as not being recognized.
Look, I mean, Thud
No one's
currently
gonna-
is
no
a
one's-
part of the group.
No one expects the ninja orc.
No one, not a soul will expect the ninja orc. But
Oh yeah.
now, it's time to roll for initiative and beat the tar out of Terran.
Yeah, can this guy fight?
You can try.
Okay, so no.
Let me put it to you this way. He rolled a 2, and he is a CR 1/8 creature.
Oh, you poor man.
Versus all
I mean,
of you who are
only-
what, level 6 at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you also need to roll for Thudla.
It's true.
I don't know.
Yeah.
have to
I
combine the
do
names.
have to roll for Thudla.
Get me in there, coach.
Chalk room. Chalk room.
Yes,
that's
it's
an
joke
8.
room. Oh yeah.
Descending order. Octavius, you're the first one up.
All right, time to beat this man. How did they change the? Sorry, they changed the thing. All right, cool. So I should be fine just to move up to this man. Yep. Well, hello. I will now move. Oh my god. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do non-lethal with my, I guess my spear. I guess my long spear. I'm gonna hit him in the back of it, or something.
Whack him.
Whack him, whack him. All right.
I will say he currently is holding a rapier, which he is shaking while holding it. 17.
17.
He tries to parry it, but it's not quite good enough. You hit.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
And you knock
10
him out
damage.
immediately.
Excellent.
Wow.
Good work, team.
Oh!
No tears, only dreams.
I kind of thought that he would put up more of a fight.
I turn around to the others like, he's a merchant. What did you expect? He's not. What?
Okay.
That's what I said. We'll just knock him out and bring him back. It's easy.
Okay.
Well, I guess
Damn,
pick him up.
we should discuss this on and break. We should have had code names.
What should it matter? He's knocked out. Let's just grab him and go.
Yep. All right. I'm
Did
gonna
we
hand
want to
you a.
look around for the stuff that he has in this.
Oh
place?
right, we need to search the
Yes.
study for the things. Right.
I'm gonna use some of my rope to tie him up first.
Good call.
Absolutely.
I'll tie him up,
then-
and I'll usually one use the healer's kit to make sure he's stabilized. So even though it's not lethal, just so he doesn't, quote unquote bleed out. Because
Also cover his eyes.
I hit him with the staff end of the spear. He's fine.
Yeah,
At
just
worst, he has a
because-
concussion. A very serious concussion.
Give
He'll
him
get
a-
over it.
Just cover his eyes. Give him a blindfold.
Who hasn't had a concussion? Am I right, guys?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Me, who has never played sports. Hell yeah.
Also me. Let's see.
All right, let's search the place.
With a 13 investigation, you
Oh.
find this section. You
Everyone
do
search.
find a locked chest in his study.
Ooh.
You're going to need someone who can crack this, though, because
Hello.
hello, Andros is
That's me.
here.
Here's a 20.
Yeah, from what you find, it seems like the important thing is this locked chest. There's nothing really aside from that in the study.
Nice.
And with a natural
Nat
20,
20!
it's child's play. You just pop this lock immediately, and inside you find 500 platinum and 5,000 gold worth of various gemstones, jewelry, and other trinkets. Underneath all of that, you manage to find the deeds for over 6,000 acres of land in the region surrounding Mytros.
Damn.
Well,
You have found the cache.
she
Did you say we just keep stuff, or what was the deal?
We could take
Yeah,
this. We
yeah,
just have to
yeah.
give that the last pit.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty much. You were the first in, and you did
Payday.
the important job, so you get the money from the chest. The acres of land is going directly to the cult of snake, and she wanted you to paint a snake on the wall in here.
Right.
Right.
Who's
Right,
gonna draw the
so-
snake?
Who's feeling artsy?
I'm not autistic. Not me.
I
will-
got sleight of hand.
Yeah, you can. I'll give you a cosmic omen if you need help on that check.
All right.
Give me just 1 second. My headphones are crackling. I just have to disconnect it and reconnect it before you get too far.
And you didn't
Hey.
have to kill anyone.
Exactly. See there?
And then their version of Batman shows up.
Yeah. Or Robin Hood right now. It's fine.
Yep.
Rob the rich, free the slaves.
Yeah, except for we're keeping the money.
Listen, we're keeping the share that we're allowed to keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like the looks of those gems, though. You can make a lot of stuff with that.
And then Carmentar's like, or we could sell them. Haha.
You can sell a few. I'm keeping some.
Alright, so that'll be 125 platinum each.
Damn, son. That's right. Did you cut thought out, right?
Yeah, I divided it by 4.
Hell yeah.
It occurred to me. I
Margin's
need to
going
turn
up,
my mic
boys.
back on.
So 125?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, what was that about? Not having enough money?
Yeah, see, we're fine.
Exactly.
Hey, no one tell Hoshi, and when Thud's gone, so we don't have to split it 5 ways, it's only 4 ways, so everything's fine. No one tell Hoshi.
I mean, he can
Because
watch
isn't it
this.
this?
VOD.
like-
He could, but
Yeah, because
In this economy?
Because we get to keep this as well as whatever the cult is going to pay us.
Yeah, she did tell
Yeah.
you you're getting a sizable reward.
Hmm.
She did even give you an exact value, if you recall.
Yeah, it was like 10,000 gold.
Indeed, it was.
Exactly.
I'm not forgetting that.
yeah.
Anyway,
I could finally buy my magic item.
Hell yeah, guys.
anywho, let's get out of here.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that seems like the best
Alright.
time to get up and go.
We grab the man.
Make sure we paint the snake.
Yep.
Yep. All right, I have to roll.
Sleight of hand.
Yep.
To answer your question, Yelling, Thud went off to find someone who said they could help him with his curse. Because
That would be a
above
12.
game, Thud's not going to be able to, well, Pixel rather, is not going to be able to make it to the games anymore, sadly.
Well,
For
That
the
is a,
foreseeable future.
there's my snake.
Let me see.
I mean, is it really that hard to draw a snake?
You do have a reference for it, too.
This sneaky
Okay.
little snake.
I mean, that'll probably just give me advantage, right?
Yeah, I'll say you have advantage on it, but that's a 9.
I mean, good. Nothing changes.
Yeah, 9 and a 7. I mean, come on, man.
You get that
Yeah.
+3.
Yeah, I got that.
Andros, not your best work, friend. I'll say it.
I work with metal, not paper.
It's a painting on the wall. What do you mean?
Isn't paint made out of metal?
What?
What?
Yeah, isn't paint like metal based?
You're talking nonsense right now.
I don't melt down paint to make jewelry.
You know that is true.
To me, it's plant-based, I would say. Natural colors and dyes and things.
Are we really talking about this? Well,
No.
We have an unconscious guy in
Oh,
our
no.
arms.
Or
You absolutely
Or,
are.
we're
Hell
not being
yeah.
suspicious by talking about.
Don't be suspicious.
I mean,
But
if you guys
I'm
can
pretty
draw
sure in
better,
this day and age, paint. There's a lot of paint that is lead based in this economy. So
actually, I just realized I still have my inspiration, so I could re-roll that.
Oh yeah, you could.
I'm pretty sure a 12's fine, right?
It's
But
fine.
do you want
does
to
it look?
re-roll it? It looks
How
very.
does-
Or do you want me to try?
You could try if you want, but I just want to know how does it look.
So you looked at the reference and you tried your best to like match it, but obviously there's a difference in art style here, because like you're not used to drawing this symbol, and it looks kind of cartoony. Like instead of the ominous symbol that you have, you've given it like ridiculous googly eyes in the painting, like big round eyes with the slit in there.
It's a Toon Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah, you know, just something fun. You took
Okay,
some
I'm
artistic
gonna roll.
liberties.
I will roll sleight of hand as well to touch it up.
All right, with the 16, you get rid of the big ridiculous eyes, and you make it a little more like what it's supposed to look like. Obviously, you have to make the head a bit bigger to cover that up, but
Fuck
it
it.
looks really good.
It'll be a 21.
Okay, with a 21, it took a lot of work, but you managed to get it down to properly working to look exactly like your reference.
Good. At least that's believable.
I thought my drawing
We
was
spent
okay.
we spent more time painting the symbol than actually taking the guy out.
Yeah, I thought my
Well,
drawing
it
was
had,
okay.
it had to look legit. If they suspected it was a copycat of some framework, perhaps it wouldn't have come across correctly.
You hear
get into
Aaron
art.
start to moan.
Andros punches him in the face.
Come out.
All right, so let's get going before this man gets any more concussions.
Right.
Right.
He's gonna wake up at the Colossus and the brain damage. And the brain
And the
damage.
brain damage. And the brain
Oh, yeah.
damage.
Oh, hey, Master Odyssey, when did you get here?
Oh, hey, Lady of Coins, what'd you do? Ah!
It's fine.
Now let's head on over to the top here so everyone can see what's
There we
going
go.
down. Perfect.
Well, we have to drag ourselves back on the map again, or
No, you're already there. You just gotta go to the upper right corner now because you're in the heads.
there we are.
I just had you, walk all the way up because you know what to do and how to get there, and you had a delivery with you, so they didn't question anything. Oh wait, hold on, let me change which noble this is. Whoop. There we go.
Did we lose? Did we grab the wrong one?
Yeah. Wait,
You-
what?
Oh shit, we went to the wrong house.
Oh no.
That was a
This guy actually
completely different
gives-
raid on another person entirely.
This guy
Oops.
actually just gives the charity to the children.
Oh no.
Oh, you said
You
ner-
grabbed
you
Kaya's mom without realizing, and she never even noticed until now.
What?
Mom.
You said Nuragon? I thought you said Nerdagon.
Oh
The
no.
completely other guy.
Yeah, they're very
Please
similar.
implicate Kai's family in this. Please do it. Please, God.
I'm pretty sure the ramifications of it will happen, but not today.
Yeah. One day, however, that might come up, but
One day my past will catch up to me, but that is not today.
If they interrogate this man and he spills beans that Kai's family's involved, fucking can't wait.
Oh, it'll be hilarious. But that's a problem for another day. Again,
Or
Kaya does
is
not
it?
think ahead.
Or is it?
For having high wisdom, Kaya's a dumbass.
I'm just imagining, what? Look, wisdom and intelligence aren't the same thing. Wisdom is the use of knowledge. Intelligence is actually having the knowledge.
She has a pretty high intelligence too. She's just
Oh.
a dumbass. She has a
See, I have
14.
wisdom and charisma. That's my thing.
Mm.
Like, I have
That's why
pretty
I'm
good
dead.
stats all around, but I'm just dumb.
Yeah. So, You throw Terran onto the ground in front of Muxena.
Gently.
She looks very
Gently.
Okay. You, instead of throwing him, gently place him on the ground and pat his head a little bit before punching him again, just to make sure he's knocked out.
A happy medium somewhere between those two things.
Yeah.
We don't want to give him a third concussion.
Yeah.
You're right.
I don't want him to die from fall damage from me dropping him on the floor.
So are we trying to kill him or?
No!
You throw him out of the eye of the Colossus and let nature.
It's just a special delivery, and I set him down.
Just drop him down the stairs. He tripped.
He fell
He
down
tripped,
some
yeah.
stairs. It's not our fault.
LOL, not my problem. Oops.
But Muxena looks very pleased, and she hands Kaya a very hefty bag with 10,000 gold in it for all of you.
Holy shit.
You've done very well. Have you had time to think about my other offer?
Kaya's gonna look back to the group, and then look back to the boss, and be like, "Well, we'll consider. We may need to think more about it, but we'll contact you if we'll make sure to contact you if we want to take you up on it, if that's okay."
That's fine. You can find Gracchus and Nero at the same place you found them before, and they can get the message to me. Just please let me know before it's time for you to head out. I mean, after all, you have only 3 more days, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
Alright, well, I hope to hear from you.
Mm-hmm.
Have a pleasant evening and get some rest. You've all deserved it.
All right, everyone. Let's.
What?
Our business here is done, so we should go.
We are not the bad guys.
Oh wait. Oh, forgot.
Good.
The deeds. I forgot to hand over the
Yeah,
deeds.
don't forget about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do not-
Andros, you had the deeds. Because you picked the box.
Dirty deeds on dirt cheap.
Sure. Let's go with that logic.
She will
Interest.
take them from you.
Okay, just want to establish that we actually completed what we were going to.
Yes, I'll look through
Okay.
these and get all the intel we need.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to worry yourselves about Terran. We'll take good care of him.
He took a couple hits to the head, so it may take a little while before he's actually aware.
I see.
Just if there's anyone who knows anything about concussions, you're talking to them.
I did hit his head on the door frame on the way in too. That was totally my bad.
I think I punched him a little bit too hard.
She looks at
Yeah,
both
he's
you.
surprisingly wide. It's hard to fit him through doors.
She looks
I have
at
broad shoulders, so I always forget about it.
No, I was talking about Terran. You tried your best, but you just clipped his head sometimes.
Yeah, it happens.
She looks at the two of you, Andros and Octavius, incredibly annoyed, but she lets out a sigh. Ah, dear, you're too gentle on your male companions. I mean, it's fine. It's not that big a deal, I suppose. Maybe I'm just antsy.
We tried our
You
best.
literally wanted him dead. What do you mean?
Well, you wanted us to get information out of him. Hard to get information out of a man who's bumped his head multiple times.
He'll be a little confused, but he'll come around.
At some
Yeah.
point.
Well, just give it an extra hour.
All right.
He'll be fine.
I mean, yeah. Don't worry, you have him right where you want him, so.
You'll have to forgive me. She looks more again at Kai and Harlow as she says this. You'll have to forgive me for my aggressiveness towards your companions.
Oh,
From-
don't worry, I'm used to it.
From my culture, we're part of a matriarchal society. We view men as,
Fucking called it.
you know, I mean, they're useful
Readers,
for
am I
breathing,
right?
but not much
Knew
else.
it. I knew it.
But
Death by snooze, yeah.
it's
Above
hard
game,
to
goddamn.
unlearn.
Fucking called it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, this is
Yeah.
the Amazons.
Hell yeah. See there?
Again, above game. God damn.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
A little in game too, but still.
like, if I'm
Hell
being
yeah.
100% honest, that is in the module. Wait till you guys get
Yeah.
to the island of Themis. That's gonna be fun.
You think I
Can't
want to
wait.
go with
I mean, what?
Listen. I know what I'm about.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Alright, gang, let's go.
We certainly understand. We know you did not mean any direct offense. Such is the way of things, and men in general are often detestable. So I do not slight you at all. Your view, but hope that we have served you well enough that you will not look unfavorably upon us, at least.
You have. You've all done very well. And it's hard to unlearn old habits, and I appreciate you respecting that.
Certainly. We cannot change how we were raised. We can only change how we move forward with our lives.
Oh, that sucks. I rolled a natural 1, so you don't even have to roll insight.
Hell yeah.
She's trying very hard and failing to hide her disgust at having to speak like this towards you.
I'm kind of relishing in it because I'm like, I know that I'm being very diplomatic. I'm like, she's gonna have to be somewhat diplomatic back. She's like a leader in a point of position. I'm like, heh, heh.
Andros just raises his hand. Don't even worry about it. I'm kind of used to looks like that.
You shouldn't have to be, but thank you.
No problem.
And with that, we'll head right back on out to Mytros, and you all will get to rest for the day. I assume you're just using your ship like you have been, right? To rest up?
Yep.
So that was like 2,500 gold apiece or something.
Yeah.
Like, what did we just get?
I put it in the party notes.
Okay.
That's twice as much as the guy that was trying to get us the bodyguards.
God, yes. See there, good things happen.
Yep, it's good
Never
to be a
denied it.
good guy.
Did not want to go to the guy.
Exactly.
I have more money now.
So I knew this job was coming, and like every time you guys said, "Man, we really need the money," in the back of my head, I'm just like, "Oh,
Today
if
could
they
be the day."
Only knew. And, like,
So again, so we split
Oh,
it
I
3
got a
ways.
lot
We
of
don't
gold.
tell Hoshi. Got it.
I got a lot of gold.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, actually, Draco, in the pile of gems, can there be a specific? I was gonna say, should I roll something to find a specific gem?
Yeah.
Yes, please tell us what kind of gems there is.
So it classifies it as just gems, jewelry, etc. But we can rule that, like, if you need a certain spell component, you could roll, or I'll roll a D100 and high or low, and we'll see if that's in there.
Okay, I'm gonna call. With my luck today, low.
Well, you're in luck because I rolled a 29. What are you looking for?
Damn.
I need a diamond worth of 300.
Sure enough, that's in there.
Okay,
Ooh.
we have a revive.
Hell yeah.
I could save someone from death one time.
Huzzah!
Hell yeah.
I'll take whatever gem is in there. Just for material.
All right.
That's
Yeah, we can rule out for your purposes of making various jewelry, whatever you need is in there. Because it's like not a very specific spell component, and it's a lot of potential jewels that could be in there, so I don't see why we couldn't just have you make whatever it is you need for it.
I might like a little bit of quartz.
Oh god, this is the first time it actually happened in this game. I'm actually over incumbent. Late.
I mean, there is a bank in town that you could get your money transferred into platinum.
I've got like 30 bear pelts. I don't even find any bears.
Why do you have bear pelts?
Yeah, why do you have bear pelts?
Yeah, why do you have bear pelts?
that's a Lions Blaze joke. He's like, I've got like 30 bear pelts. I didn't even find any bears. How did I get bear pelts? It's like typical RPG shit.
Yeah. But
So good.
If you want to say, because it'll be the dawn of the next day, you can spend part of your day just going to the vault and quickly exchanging your gold for platinum or whatever you need to exchange for other things to lower your encumbrance rate.
Alright, I'll put... It's 100 gold for plat?
I believe it's...
Or how much is it?
I think it's 10, but I'll do a quick bit of research on that. I'm gonna open... Because I do have, like, a converter that I use for money. I just have to find it again in all my stuff. There it is. Stuff down. So let me do this. So it'll be in general. You can type in whatever gold you have and have it transformed into platinum. If you click the thing that says exchange for only gold, silver, copper, gold, and take that off, it'll let you transfer gold into platinum. 2,500 is 250 platinum.
Oh, I'm gonna save this website for later.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
It's very nice.
So I'm gonna have to do math, because I could finally buy that one item, Draco.
It's true.
I could buy a lot of things with the gold that I have now.
And, oh, I need to readjust my timers. Because it has been another day for the dragon egg. And we have Vulcan working on Andros' stuff. So I have those timers.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And,
Yeah, after the game, Draco, we could discuss what I'll need to send over and all that, but,
yeah.
you know.
Alright. Anything else you wanted to do with this day? Like, there's still, you could go to the gymnasium, there's the park where you could find Vitalis if there's anything you want him to scry for you.
Do you want to go see him? I seen him once.
I kind of want to go see him.
Alright.
Andros will tell you where it's at.
You don't want to meet him again? Or
No,
you're
I
gonna be
want to
busy?
work. I want to work on other things.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna work on my project because I want to get that started.
So,
Let's see.
so Kaya, while he's working on that, that's pretty good.
Okay, yeah, that's that is a success.
Right. So, Kaya, you managed to make your way to the gardens, and I'll just ring this out, or read this out again, since this is your first time here, I think. This verdant garden is circled by a ring of immense ancient oak trees. The air around you is sweet with the scent of flowers. Although many of them are unrecognizable to you, you can hear loud voices down one of the many paths that wander into the green spaces. And sitting in a very specific spot in the gardens, you see a fat halfling snoring incredibly loudly, his snores occasionally being interrupted by farts and or burps. Sometimes both at the same time. You have
Delightful.
found the guy you're looking for, Vitalis the Fat, or Vitalis the Fragrant, as Andros told you.
Lovely. I'm using this so I don't have to smell him.
That's fair. As you move forward, you just poof, 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 poof.
Yeah.
He occasionally gets hit with it. Also, you would be able to grab whatever you wanted, but to get one of his visions, you're going to need to give him either food or drink. So what did you bring with you, and deduct accordingly.
Nope. Let's give him some wine.
Alright, giving him a full bottle, or...
Why not?
Okay. Expenses. Let me take a quick look to see how much that is. Ale, banquet, blah, 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 wine, a bottle. So that's 10 gold. No big deal. So, he's still sleeping while you're puffing. Do you want to try and wake him up some way, or...
How should I wake him up? You know what? I'm feeling a little mischievous. Because with Druidcraft, I can make something like... I can do some kind of silly stuff happen. I'm just gonna make a flower sprout on his, like, on his face. See if he notices that.
Alright, so you see him starts rubbing his nose, trying to get it off, destroying the flower for a time being. And then his eyes slowly open, looking at you. Alright, what the fuck do you want?
Hello, I've heard about you from my friend, Andros. Probably seen him, you know, Lion Man.
He narrows his eyes. Oh, right, that guy.
Yeah.
So you want a prediction, or you just come to ruin my sleep?
I'll pull out the bottle of wine. I kind of want to have a prediction.
He will snatch it immediately. Alright, what exactly are you looking for here?
Again, I did not think that far ahead, Draco.
Listen, kid, I need some sort of direction to put my gaze in. I can't just grab into the ether and pull random bullshit out.
What was the spell that it was, Draco?
I'm reading through again. Spies Valdemir, he sound device and pins, blah blah blah. He offers drink aid. One question per person who feeds him. It's the divination spell.
Okay. Yeah, I figured just looking ahead. Occur within 7 days. Okay. Well, within a couple days, me and my companions were gonna be selling off. So I'm just wondering, any predictions about what may await on the ocean?
Let's see. Yes, a single question concerning a specific goal event occurred in 7 days. Truthful reply. Okay, so just anything that you should be concerned with on the open seas is your question?
Yeah.
Alright, so let me take a quick look-see what I can find for you here.
I don't know. I'm essentially just asking for like a plot nugget. It's like, hey, do you think we may come across a certain, a certain island, or I don't know, run into a certain thing on the ocean? I don't know. Again, I haven't really thought this through.
Okay, so it's not you're looking for what dangers could be on the ocean. It's more you're looking for what could you encounter on one island.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I could give this to you through him. And then you can get confirmation later. Alright. His eyes glow after he drinks a full swig of the bottle of wine. Takes several gulps. I see a brass dragon egg in a lake of fire. Above it, there's the constellation of the prisoner. If you follow the prisoner, you will find this egg. But be warned, this island cloaked in flame is not very safe. There are beasts and lizard folk amongst the island. Some mean you well, but others immense harm. It will be difficult to save this egg, but it will be a great boon upon you if you can reclaim it. So yeah, that's what I got for you.
Huh. That's actually very interesting. Just one really quick question. Do you know how you do that? Or is it just happens?
I've got a gift. What can I say? The fates have decided for some fucking reason to give me this gift. Maybe they find it funny, I don't know, I've never met the bitches.
Yeah, that's very interesting, because I think I have something similar to that.
Then why did you come to me?
Because I don't think I'm as good with it yet.
Well, don't put me out of a job, kid. I might be a mystic, but I don't have a fucking house.
Don't worry. I don't plan to put anyone out of business.
Alright, good. And before you go off, Kaya, from his description, it sounds like Fire Island. Something a place you're familiar with, in fact, being a sailor. And that should be in your Sailor Lore and info section.
Yeah, like that instantly just like clicked for me, just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that place. Oh god, that place.
Yep.
I'm just adding the brief summary of his description into my notes. So I guess if anyone wants to do anything else, I'm just gonna make my way back to the boat thinking about fucking Fire Island.
Mm-hmm. If anyone is uncertain, I believe I gave you guys, handout the city of Mytros. And if there's any area in the key that interests you, we could explore that area.
Let's see. Let me relook at this again, because I don't remember.
Well, while they figure that out, I might as well say hi to chat.
There you go.
How's everybody doing tonight? Here, yeah. You know, once you get past those things, Robot, it is pretty nice. I mean, it's just your average volcano island. What could possibly go wrong?
The Academy.
Huh. Well,
Great
actually,
Palace. There's monks' monasteries around here, right?
around here, no. That's more of a Regia's thing.
Okay.
Like, the people here use, your basic hoplite soldiers, where Regia has various styles of monks as their primary defense.
Gotcha.
And you would know from your time over there that, bit of a rivalry between the two cities. They have fought against each other multiple times to a standstill.
We're better at fighting. No, we're better.
Because, like, I mean, the thing with Arisha is they've got this big fucking wall around their city that keeps most things out, including the Mytros Knights. But, like, on the attack, the Mytros Knights are really, or the Mytros Hoplites are really good at fighting on the battlefield.
Kind of just imagine they're kind of like sitting on the bridge, like, oh, we got a lot of cool stuff back here. Too bad you can't see it.
Yeah. You know, if only you guys could get into our big walled city, huh? Oh, well.
You're good at fighting? We'll try fighting this wall.
Yeah.
Like the guys from freaking Monty Python.
Yes. Your mother was a hamster and you smell like elderberries.
Exactly what I was thinking. Exactly. It's
I
amazing.
wouldn't mind going to the bathhouse after I was done with my my project, getting that done.
Alright, and sure enough, you have a nice relaxing bath. Maybe you pump some iron while you're there. Get some exercise in.
Practicing with my new breath weapon.
Yeah. Everyone just sort of staring at you awkwardly while you're breathing light.
Don't mind me. Testing something new.
And Draco, I sent you a Discord message.
Okay, I will look at that. Let's see. Let me take a quick look-see to answer your question.
Okay.
Because I believe I discussed with, I don't remember if you were there, what you could use for that. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's got a list of like things that you can. I guess it depends on the worth.
So, that particular magic item is above and beyond what you would need. Let me Google the prices again of magic items.
That's kind of what I figured. I figured this would work.
Okay, so let me see here. That's not quite what I wanted, but it'll work. So that one, let's use that as a base. So an item that is an uncommon magic item will work for the ritual. Anything above uncommon is above and beyond what you would need.
Okay.
So going through the magical items you have at your disposal, the breastplate of Mytros is also above and beyond. The axe of Xander is above and beyond what you need. I think the Horn of Balmitra falls into that range. Let's see.
Oh shit! Did Thud
It's
keep
rare.
that?
That's a good point. We'll say, for the sake of argument, he left it behind.
What a nice guy.
Because, I mean, he knew you would need it.
Right, sure, yeah.
All the instruments of the Muse are rare. Pythor's Hammer you don't have, that's legendary, so it is, again, above and beyond. The Short Bow of Cupidity, also a legendary, is above and beyond.
Already sold it. Hell yeah.
Yep. So, you know, if you didn't sell it, you could have, you know...
Yeah.
Done that. Fun one. The Game of 20 Squares is an uncommon magic item. So it is exactly what you would need, but you would have to wrestle it from Tarla's cold dead hands.
I'll fight her for it.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Hey, comrade, do you want to give that to me? Yes, give the game. See,
Tyler's
there,
fine.
easy done.
No, see,
let's do
Yeah.
here's how I see that going. Hey, Tarla, can I borrow your Game of 20 Squares to do a ritual?
Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm going to sacrifice in a ritual. I'm just going to do it. I'll play you 20 squares. If I win, I get the game, and then I sacrifice it.
I mean, I think you could buy it. Because, like, I don't remember if I said he had more
Did
than
he have
one
multiple?
of the game. Because, like, the Game of 20 Squares is a thing. He probably doesn't have, like, an endless supply of them, because that would be fucking ridiculous.
Right. That's what I was like. I didn't figure he had more than one. If it's rare magical shit.
Tell you what, I will roll... Well, it's an uncommon magic item, but tell
Okay.
you what. High or low?
Hi.
That's 26. He does not have an additional one at the moment.
Hell yeah.
But does he have other uncommon items that could be for sale?
Let me check his inventory and see what is and is not a uncommon or what have you.
I hide my bracers.
Yeah.
Technically, certain potions are considered uncommon, but I don't think that will work.
Yeah, I don't think a potion would work for it. Let me take a look at his inventory and search some of this up. The Necklace of Adaptation. You guys didn't buy that, right? Or did one of you buy that?
Thud has it.
That's right, Thud did have that.
Alright, here's where we write Thud out. We kill him and take his stuff.
Mine.
Alright, the Necklace of Adaptation is... It just says a wondrous item. That doesn't... Oh, there it is. Uncommon. So yes, that one would have been. But Thud is not here at the moment. But the Necklace of Adaptation was the only thing that you guys got from him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't buy anything.
Okay.
There are some other
The
there's some other kind of I don't remember what they're called, but it was some kind of weird charm. There's some weird charms that gave you advantage on certain creatures or something like that.
The Peript of Health is an uncommon one as well. You're immune to contracting any disease while you wear this pendant. If you're already affected with a disease, the effects of the disease are suppressed while you wear the pendant. But it is uncommon, so you could buy it solely to burn it for your oath. If you wanted to do that. It is 1,000 gold, but he gave you all a discount of 75% off on everything for getting rid of his debt. So minus.
So it's like 250.
So, yep, that'd be 250.
Okay, well then I will
the Peript
go do that then, I guess. That's probably way better off then.
Yeah, than burning this unique, wondrous, legendary item.
Again, don't threaten me with a good time, so...
that item's not going to be useful for Octavius. Let's be realistic.
What, the...
Again, he's not going to say, oh, I'm buying this just to burn it.
Listen, yeah. I have a very important ritual I need to do, and I need that necklace for it. I don't think the guy at the desk would even give a shit, if I'm being real with you.
I forgot the shield gives me advantage on perception checks, too. I'll just remember that.
Yeah, I definitely look at your shield more, because there's a lot of fun stuff it does, if you want
to well, I
always
remember the head thing is, very specific, so I really don't know about that one, but I forgot the fucking Thunder Wave and Perception. That's nice, actually. So
I mean... Even the head thing is pretty cool. Hypothetically speaking, if you did want to kill Moxena, you could have kept her head and got stone vision.
Yeah.
So we kill her, bring it back to the guy, turn him into stone, take his money, and run.
Oh boy. Round and around we go.
You're assuming he's still alive at this point.
Yeah, he's super dead.
But...
Alright, so I will go to Potion Seller and buy the thing.
Right, he'll take your money.
Minus 250.
Yeah, I'd like to imagine even if you tell him to his face, his exact response would be, "Cool, it's your item. You can use it however the fuck you want, man."
Yeah, right. He doesn't give a shit. I just work here, dude.
Yeah. Look, I need the money. You need that item. Whatever you want to use it for is your fucking business.
All right, and once acquired, I would like to climb the nearby mountain with my incubator.
Mm-hmm. You go to the top of Mount Vulcan.
And I kind of get in set the incubator kind of out before me, and I kind of get in a little meditation pose, and I, call out to Bahamut, and Bahamut, I began this pilgrimage in quest for this purpose, to obtain a dragon egg and bring it back for my land, the temple, the religion, but I feel that I can do more good if I keep this egg. I think that on this path, this is the correct thing to do. If this is my path, hear me, Lord, and I will speak the bond to bond with this young dragon egg.
Okay. Give me high or low.
Let's go low this time.
82.
Damn it. Got it backwards. Hell yeah.
So there's a pause. You know that you're far, far away being here in Thylea, and it's possible that Bahamut can send you power, because he has been all this time, but it's difficult for him to reach out this far. It's not that your god has abandoned you, of course not, Bahamut would never. But he might just be out of range for the time being to give you a proper sign. It's possible, again, that if you get stronger, you might be able to punch a hole through that barrier and he might have a clearer way to reach you for messages and signs. But in your heart of hearts, you feel this is right.
Artavius is going to take no answer as an answer to kind of not in a sense do what he wants, but just lean on his kind of own inner feeling of righteousness and the belief that while, yes, he was sent here by the church essentially to bring this back for the purpose of the people, that he feels that he can do more right even than possibly they can with this egg. And so I will need to grab the freaking thing that you sent that has the Oath of the Dragon Lords. There it is.
Yep. I'm gonna show it to everyone so they can read along while you read it, and it'll make it easier for you to find it.
All right. And I will throw the spell in chat too, so if anybody wants to bond to the Dragon Lords.
Why is it not? Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna do this way then. For some reason, show it to everyone isn't working, so...
Hell yeah. Love to see it.
Show players. Okay, I think it just popped in.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay. And
so I will remove the egg from the incubator, hold it in front of me in my hands, and consuming the item I just bought, I will speak the oath and cast the Bond of the Dragon Lords.
I will say, before you start reading it out, the item burns in a miraculous platinum fire.
Hell yeah.
Which I believe
That's
emboldens you even further.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely feel that with that, even with no answer, I feel Bahamut is with me, and this is certainly righteous. Switches. I will draw upon the teachings of my ancestors, of our sacred oath. Dragon, I cannot possess you, for you belong to yourself. I cannot command you, for you are a free creature. We shall serve each other in the ways we both require. We will increase our wealth by righteous means. We'll achieve happiness and harmony through knowledge. We will aid those of our blood to achieve their great destinies. We'll avenge those of our blood who have been done harm. I am blood of your blood, and bone of your bone, forever. And with this I bind myself to you.
As you finish that last line, you see yourself in the egg surrounded again by a platinum aura, and you feel exhilarated. You feel a connection drawn between the two of you, you and this unborn dragon. You know what you've done is just, and you look forward to the time that you will spend with this dragon on the road ahead. And let's see, 1d4 days. Let's roll that now. Oh my god.
Is it a 1?
It is in fact a 1.
Let's go!
Let's go!
That this egg is very close to hatching upon the ritual finally being bonded. And now comes a very important question for you. What will you name your child here?
A bright, shining, brilliant silver dragon, blessed with a platinum dragon. We're going Solaire. We gotta do it, boys. We gotta do it.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
That name
We gotta
cannot
do it.
escape me. That name cannot escape me.
We gotta do it.
Literally, in my other campaign, my character is literally getting married to a character named Solaire, so this is weird.
Perfect. You're welcome.
I
You're
can't
welcome.
believe your fiance transcended and became Octavius' son.
Gotta bring that Dark Souls reference in here. We gotta do it. I held out this long. We gotta do it.
How do I go from a Fey princess to this?
Wait, how did I roll its gender? I don't think I did. Well, let's see. Slash. I think I could do a D2. I guess 1 will be male, 2 will be female. It did not go. Up there it goes. 1. It is a male dragon.
Excellent. Solaire it is.
All right.
Brilliant like the sun.
All right. Does anybody have anything else they want to do on this day?
Okay, I'll work on my project again.
Fair enough.
And the last thing I'm gonna do is, I already deducted the money from my inventory, but I'm gonna send off the letter and stuff I'll need to have Vulcan start working on that moon sickle.
Okay, let me add that to my list of stuff here.
Fuck you, I'm using my inspiration.
Fair enough.
Hell yeah, there it is. Worth it.
Moon sickle. How many days did I say it was for the moon sickle again? I think it was like 13?
I'm gonna double check.
Are you going for the +1 or 2?
I only have enough for the +1.
Fair enough.
But we talked about what will happen if we try upgrading it.
Yeah. I think I have it pinned,
Yeah.
so it should be easy enough to find.
So total price of that is $16.75.
Okay.
Well, 16.75 gold.
Wait, it says 1650 in the pinned thing here.
Yeah, 16.50,
Oh, right, and then the messenger.
and at the bottom, add the
Okay. So...
and add 25 for like a silver ingot that it needs.
Right. Okay. So.
So it's 16.50, and I already subtracted the amount for the messenger.
So that'd be. That can't be right. That'd be 66 days? That. Hold on. So 1650 for the whole thing. Because if it's going to be that long, I have some bad news is coming for you. If it takes that long. So let me make sure I have this right.
The world ends before then.
I was gonna say, is that including the time cut in half from the hammer?
So I found the price
So it'll
of
be a
purchase.
month?
I'm modifying them on the base labor, based on the labor to craft these. So it's 650. And based on my message, I'm not sure. You know what? I will be nice and say that does not count, and we'll divide that 1650 in half. Nope. 1650 divided by... Why are you doing this to me, calculator? By 2, so that'd be 825. And now that we divide by 25 for... Okay, it'll take 33 days. 33.
So a month. So a month.
A month and a little bit, yeah. Because I feel it would be really mean to have you send off the money and then, oops, can't make it in time, sorry.
Yeah, so it's an investment, but it's okay.
So
Added to my notes, 33 days.
yeah.
Oh, how many hours did I put into this project?
Is 2. Okay, so let me go back through here. I gotta find the... Did I put it in my 5e stuff just as... Yes, I did, thank God. Ah, damn it. Okay, here we go. So, let's see. For every 8 hours of work on a piece of jewelry, crafting must blah 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 blah. Starts at 8, plus size complexity. And how complex was this one?
This is 32 hours.
Okay, and how many hours did we have done so far before this?
The 16 was the first roll that was successful.
Okay.
This is the second one.
Okay, so that one and that one. So that's 2 more. But I mean, like, total, how many hours have you gotten before I give you the hours done for this one?
None.
Oh, so, okay, so this was just starting then.
Yeah, this
And
is
it's
just
32
starting.
hours. We have 8 hours after every 8 hours of work. These jewelry's crafted, so let me calculate this out. So you did other stuff during that one of those rolls. Was that the... So we'll say at least 4 hours for the first one. For that 22, we'll say you dedicated most of your time to this one. We'll say you get the full 8 for that one.
Okay.
Because you rolled pretty well on that.
I will take that.
And you didn't really do
Alright.
much else on this day.
Yeah, I did not.
So I feel confident saying, yeah, you spent the entirety of your time, that full 8 hours, on this and this alone.
Feels good.
And the day passes. And I believe this is one more day left. And Octavius' little Solaire starts hatching from his egg. You feel the incubator shaking. And I imagine the first thing you do is pop it open. And you see
Hell yeah.
a little silver dragon face meet yours, and it greets you.
Oh my god.
I'm a father.
This is the greatest day of my life. Hi, Solaire.
He takes his front paw and places it on top of your hand that's on the incubator. And it smiles
my
at you.
God. Blood of my blood, bone of my bone. We are bound.
You know, I think this would probably be a good place to stop. You guys have one more day before finally setting out. And I'd very much like to have Hoshi here for the setting out. Seems like a very good place for us to end for the night.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Having a child.
Yeah.
Place to stop.
Yeah.
I'd say that was a pretty good session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how everything went. So,
Hell yeah.
let me-
You cut loose all that dead weight from the party. No.
Damn.
Jokes, guys. Jokes. Chill out.
So let's start going round the horn here. We'll start with Brodden. How you doing? How'd you like the session for tonight?
You know, pretty calm, chill. I finally established my catchphrase as place a hand on the shoulder and just say hey.
Man, I can't believe
did not-
Kaya was Miles Morales this whole time.
Said, hey, what's
Yep.
going on?
And I finally have enough money for my moon sickle, but you also did not fill me with any confidence and, well, establish our confidence. You have me very anxious. It's saying like, something may happen within 66 days.
Yeah, you know,
I was like-
I mean...
I thought you were just
Yeah.
saying that because, like, yeah, it's 2 fucking months.
Yeah, 2 months is a lot of time.
Yeah. Watch, and the time that my sickle does come back, I'll have enough money just to upgrade it again.
Yeah.
Didn't have to wait
Take it
another-
back.
And then it'll cost even more money and even more. Oh god, more money and time.
Yeah, you might just be, not gonna reveal too much, but you might just be stuck with this +1 for a bit.
Oh boy,
It'll be fine.
that'd
Listen.
be fine.
Watch when I get that one dumb little sickle, you guys are gonna be thanking me.
Yeah.
But that's me.
Alright, Than, how are you doing
yeah.
tonight? How'd you like the session?
I am Andros, puncher of the wealthy.
Hell yeah! Punch the rich!
Anyway, I
Oh no, you cut out!
Yeah.
Whoop. I said I had fun, and I can't wait for next session. Currently working on a module right now, so be look out for that. I might get a Kickstarter here out soon,
Nice!
but that is me.
And, hey Alek, what do you have going on?
Hey, what's up? It's me. Sorry I stole the show this session. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Got some, finally got my dragon egg. So, let's go. Little Solaire! Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. I've been
It's a
working
dragon.
towards that. Yeah, it's like my character's like whole motivation, so. Hell yeah. But, yeah, thank you very much. That was a lot of fun. I also stream. I've been very busy with a work project lately, so I've been streaming a lot. But we are collabing tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central, doing some more of The Forest with friends, including Fan over there. Hell yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Should be fun. But yeah, having a great time. Great session. And can't wait for more.
Bird.
Bird!
Alright, and you've all already found me here. I stream on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. My Monday stream, I believe, is switching the week after next from Crosscode back to our Pokemon Heart Gold Meta Lock. I'm gonna pick back up into that. Pretty excited.
Yeah.
I think I'm still good for this week. I will make 100% sure with DeLuna next time. I really should have written it down. On Tuesdays, you can catch me, DeLuna, Chocolate Zombie 101, Milla Ninja, and Hey Mr. Rabbit, as they make their ways through the Revelia. A lot of fun stuff's been going on. They've been playing all sorts of carnival games, and, they got a job they gotta get done, but, there's more carnival games to play. There's shops they haven't quite been to yet, so, maybe they'll just, perhaps roam around a little bit. Maybe they'll get that job done eventually. Man, I need to get used to the fact that I have mods that can also do these commands. Oof. And I gave them all the commands, so I don't know why I still felt the need. Maybe it's just habit at this point.
It's muscle memory.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's going on Tuesdays. Wednesdays, we're jumping back into Twilight Princess, where we've just made our way to the Elden region. So we gotta kill all those darkness bugs to get the light back to become a human again and figure out what happened with our friends. And Thursdays, again, we're here for more of the Odyssey and Rhapsody of Flame. And like I said, tomorrow in-game is the day where everybody's going to be ready to set sail once and for all onto the great Cerulean Gulf. What will they find on the open seas? who will have decided to join their crew? You'll have to find out next Thursday. But with all of that said and done, I think now is a very good time for us to find someone to raid. Let's see who's live.
Do you know who we should raid?
Who should we raid?
Draco Magnius. I love that guy.
He is a pretty cool guy.
Oh my god.
I had to
Never
do that
let him
once.
die.
I'm sorry.
That's
Never
fine.
let him die.
Someone
Monty
had to
Glue
do
is
it.
still streaming.
True, but they might be nearing the end of their stream. I don't know if we want to raid in just cause.
Hey, Mr. Rabbit.
It's true, we could see what this sound mind thing is about. Did I raid him recently? I might have, but I could raid him again.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Have our sister campaign cousins
Yeah. Oh, right, and I also
some
need to-
spotlight.
Whoop. Just realized I forgot to put the offline image up for all the fun people watching this on YouTube. But now that that's properly set, we can start getting this raid set up. What should our raid message be?
It's the rich.
Punch the rich!